I want Mortimer. I don't. That's too much. That I don't accept it.
Oh, don't be so
Uh-huh.
species racist.
Says the
I don't
guy
know.
who doesn't like Troll Warlord.
Well, I can hate him and it be perfectly fine.
By the way,
Get out of my
he
game.
Double S has gone for the. I haven't seen this before. The Stepping Stone Fast. I've seen Resonance always
Good
picked
try,
up.
little bro.
This one it reduces your stone remnants cooldown to 4, but you don't have charges. Oh, it's
Interesting.
refresh. It's refreshed. The cooldown of stone remnant is refreshed when the roll is done. Okay. You only get one of them. That is super weird.
Yeah, I suppose it benefits longer team fights in a way. So you don't just dump all your remnants straight away, and then once that's over, you're just sort of flopping around.
I wonder. Because I'm looking at it, I'm also like, what is this really good for? It's hard to tell. And I feel like it changes the way the hero's played by a lot with when you have one stone remnant. I
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
suppose it also means that you can use them more freely elsewhere and not be worried about running out. Like, you
Fair.
don't want to use too many remnants and be like, oh, I need to save a load because a team fight might come this way. With this, you're like, I could just freely roll to speed up getting from A to B, and it's not going to punish me in the long run.
Yeah, I also think that maybe this helps you use one rock very well. Like you roll in with rock, you pull that one rock, you kick it to someone else, you roll into it again, because you only have one rock, so you don't have to like keep planting and replanting. I don't know. I really, observer, what do you think of this facet? Give us, is it good or bad? And I'll let you decide how you're gonna tell us that. Bad is bad.
Not
Yeah.
liking it. He's not liking it at all.
I don't like it either. I think the other one gives you 40 damage for like 10 seconds or something when you use it. The other facet is insane.
That's quite a lot, especially
Yeah.
like the early levels.
I
Do a
think
lot of work for damage.
it's like 40, 80, 120. It's when you roll, you get like 5 or something seconds of extra damage. So, I don't know. Alright, mid lane is going to be Anya, or as we call him, Gan, over here, versus Echoes. Should be a farm fest for both of them.
Yeah, it's not going to be much of a threat. Obviously, Anya should be pretty healthy in this lane, unless
Yep.
he steps out of position, gets whacked a few times like that. But Echoes is going to be fine. A couple of points onto his reactive armor, and shouldn't really be threatened at all. Meanwhile, up on the other two lanes, Manic as well as Hara, potential they could try and bring down Sheep, but at the same time, Aeon and Sheep are going to be able to get super aggressive themselves. Even at level 2,
Yep.
could potentially see them go for a kill.
Exactly. Level 2 will be the one that matters, right? When you say have like the cookie and the scar blast, because that's going to be the problem for Manic. Nature's Prophet is so easy to kill if you're on top of him. And you know who likes to get on top of people?
Right.
Sure, yeah, I was going to go with that one as well.
That's good. That's good. If we keep that PG then, I saw it going in a completely different direction.
Ah, there you go. That's you read my mind. There you go.
gotta rein in Johnny every now and then.
All right, let's look at the bottom lane because that's the one that's going to be interesting. We have K-Class on. Oh, K-Class. K-Class.
Speaking of, he's a support. He's still quite tanky
One more
there
hit?
with the strength off. He's trying to run, but he's just not strong enough, and he will go down to the Frenchman. They do find the first blood for the troll.
Yep.
Lots of frog's legs for him.
That is, again, the support morphling is unique. This flow facet. I mean, when you go in more, oh, looks like they do get a kill on the top lane. Looks like that is a good start for Dark Horse overall.
Yeah, Hara goes down. Obviously, level 2 power spike came through, and there's just no way to survive against it. It's so brute. 2 forms of stun, lots of damage, brutal.
This is one of the weirder facets where you are a strength hero with very low attack speed and armor. Look at it, he has actually negative armor. Can we hover over that? I think he takes damage. Where is it? In armor. Yeah, he takes 7% bonus damage from attacks.
Wow. I suppose when you got 1400 HP at 3 minutes in, it doesn't matter too much.
Sounds like it, but magic damage, yes, but physical damage, every hit is going to do like 120 damage or something like that. It adds up. Yeah,
Well, depends who you hit now. Yeah, I mean, if you're only taking, if the person hitting you only hits for like 50 damage, then you're only taking like 54.
Yeah, but they hit for more than 50 damage. Look at Primal Beast, he's hitting for 73. Obviously, he's in a different lane.
Yeah, he's not laning against him. You have to really know what like the Naga swings for or something like that.
Oh, and then remember that. Well, doesn't Naga have Deluge? No, wait, that doesn't reduce armor. Oh, some decent damage in the bomb lane, but they're going for the tanky one. Earth Spirit's basically unkillable. Two bracers on
it. It's just pushing quite nicely outside of the lane. Net does come through. And yeah, I mean, when Undying was clicked on then, he hits for 49 damage, so there you go. I was pretty much accurate.
Okay.
I know my stuff.
I know you do. You're really good with the fish heroes. It's weird how much you know about them.
I live by the seaside. I've got to know my fish people.
Ah, that's true. Sheep has got the Instigate facet, which allows you to proc your Ink Swell when you want. Oh my god, double S dies again. I did not think... I thought...
wouldn't expect like the Naga troll lane to be providing this much hate against the Earth Spirit, but I guess there's just not too much that the Morphling can do to help out in this situation.
Yeah, it's a very weird choice, because reminder, it is a last pick Morphling, you know, so... Yeah, the Troll World came after it, like the final pick, but it was the last pick for Dark Horse, Spiky Gaming, and they're like, yeah, we want the Morphling, we think it will be a good support, and you go, huh, okay. Doesn't seem to be working for them so far, though.
Definitely not. Echo seems to be having a pretty fun time in this mid, 34-6 against the 23-0 there of Anya. That's weird, just walks into tower range, takes it, like it all attack comes his way, then jaunts. That's, I don't know, style points?
I wonder, maybe it's for the regeneration, you know, because I wonder if there was any, he was checking for vision.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Look at this, a 4-man gank coming the way of the Frenchman. He's just in so much danger right now. Sprouts are actually going to trap in K-Class. A little bit awkward, but it doesn't matter. They bring down the Troll Warlord. That's a huge target to find.
Nice, yeah, and nice for who got it as well. Manic actually gets the kill. Yeah, I think that Anya was going there to check if the tower hits him, which means that they have vision of the area or not, which is usually with the wards.
I think it was daytime though when he did it. Oh, meanwhile, they're making another dive on towards Undying, but look at this, mass rotations coming from the rest of the squad. K-Class probably going to end up falling down here. But if it's only a trade for the Morphling, I feel like Spiky Gaming are going to be happy with this one.
Yep.
Hara is going to be the +1 today. Unfortunately, TP's not going to work.
It's going really well for Dark Horse right now. That's a nice rotation by Echoes. But Anya does hit level 6 during that time, so Puck does have the core and has a haste rune on top. Wonder if he's going to rotate at that 6:30, 6:40 minute mark, just so that you can also get the Wisdom rune on top.
Yeah, it's a good rune to make that kind of rotation with.
Yep.
I'm not too surprised if he does head over for it.
Well, we'll see how it goes here. So far, he seems content to farm. I don't know, man. This Spiky Gaming draft, the Nature's Prophet is good, and I like the Puck if he can be active, but Earth Spirit offlane. Okay, he's going for he's going for a Spirit Vessel first item, so it's very much the similar standard build. Spirit Vessel, Blade Mail, Hand of Midas, BKB, Aghanims, like those items in some order.
Yeah, even though you just don't really see much of Spirit Vessel anymore, but you're against the Timber Sword, so it's extremely valuable, as well as the Troll Warlord to some degree. So it does. Yeah. It is a worthy pickup. Actually, even the Song of the Siren, you know, when you get all the heals that come through, it will help deal with that as well.
I don't think this is a good Spirit Vessel game though. Once you know Grimstroke has that free dispel on the shard, Naga Siren automatically removes it. The other three are gonna get BKBs or something like that. So, oh, and there's a dispel on the Primal Beast as well. See, you can tell what the observer's trying to say just by like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, here we go.
It is going to make this move. They've got the grab on towards the
well
Puck. The Complicator puts an immediate stop to it. Lots of people turning up to this fight. Dreamcore lands onto a sweep. The roll in as well from double S. They're able to bring down Sheep straight away. Now the Troll Warlord in danger.
No ulti.
Still shy of his level 6. We can't just survive this one. The Polyblock's actually coming from the tree in, but they are still able to get the Troll Warlord out of there. So far it's a 1-for-1. It's a support for a core, and they're going to be able to get this +1 double S. He just can't get himself away. He too will fall, and though jumps into the back lines and is able to finish off Undying, but so far 2 for 2. Supports for cores. It's a big trade for Dark Horse.
It is. Dark Horse, love how that's going for sure. Oh dear, and like this Spiky Gaming, this is a very critical time. Your Earth Spirit really doesn't get much better than he does right now. Your Puck does, but it's like this is one of his power spikes. So you gotta make space for the Nature's Prophet. This is very awkward. And look at the Echoes. How are you killing this guy?
You're just not. He basically feels unkillable. He's also going in for a Blink Dagger first item, so he's just going to be able to appear on anybody's face they do manage to find. Although trying to go for this move was owned, the cookie will land. Thinking about trying to get distance for the scat shot, but look at this, they just charge after him. There's nowhere to go.
What the hell?
Okay, he slam dunked him from a mile away. Beta, of course. Meanwhile, the re-engage here from Anya wants to maybe try to tell us, well, the Dream Corp doesn't actually land on the Primal Beast, so he can disengage. Maybe they can finish off Undyne. It looks like they will have to take settle with the Naga. So it's a 1-for-1.
How the hell did that not hit the Primal Beast? I thought he was right next to them. It must have been a little bit off to the side, that's why. But either way, I did like the animation of that. So apparently if someone's netted and you pulverize them, they just sort of, you know, fumble through the matrix.
Yeah, there's far too many spell combinations and things that happen at the same time that I do feel sorry for, like, the people who have to deal with all the animations of this game. It's just, like, so many bugs. Probably get endless messages like, oh, you need to fix this now. But like, god damn it, I fixed that last week.
Well, broke again. That's not our fault. Interesting item from Echoes. He's going for first, you know, Blink Dagger, nothing else. This tells me this guy wants to fight. I've seen Kaya, where it's like a little bit of farm. I've seen him go for like Ags first. But in general, if you're going for Blink, that means you want to get on top of enemies and just kill them.
Yeah, it feels like the Primal Timbersaw combination. They are going to be more than happy getting online very early on and just constantly looking for chaos in action. Meanwhile, you can tell by the Troll Warlord's build, he just wants to AFK farm, you know, do the traditional position one thing, get his Battle Fury, hit creeps, just worry about his GPM, that's all he cares about.
You know, you talked about Spread Vessel being a rare item, but when was the last time you saw Battle Fury? Oh my lord.
I believe that was yesterday, and it was on an Alchemist after he finished Radiance. So it was Battle Fury's second item.
Well, yes, but who was he playing against?
Oh, come on. He was against the Nature's Prophet, sure, but it was like a 4,000 gold commitment for a Battle Fury when you already had Radiant. I don't know. It was weird. They still won, but it was weird.
I love the... Oh, yeah, Colossus, the extra damage. Ooh, flow. Do they have enough?
They are in danger.
Oh, he's dead.
He might have a heck of a lot of HP, 1800, but unfortunately, there's just not enough HP in the world to deal with that.
Things are getting a little bit awkward here. Dark Horse, while I wouldn't say they exactly have good tower pushing, the fact that you know, Primal Beast has that 40% bonus, it adds up. It's nice. You've really got to get something going here with Anya and SS.
Yeah, they need to start doing something and something soon, but I'm struggling.
Actually, the Morphling has really good farm considering the state of the game. Oh, this is a bit surprising. He's going Ag's first item. Huh. Ag's first item on Morphling. What does that one do again? Oh, that is cool. You can use an illusion that can use the hero's abilities. It doesn't say if it's for enemies or allies. Though. I imagine it's both because it's a target.
Yeah, pretty damn hype. Meanwhile, they're trying to make this play on towards the Primal Beast, turns in towards him. K-Class doing everything he can, with Warp's Kiss is raining in. That will be a very big kill. Ayund does go down, but on the flip side of that, Otomo, they lose their carry on the other side of the map. Manic trying to find what farm he can, but all he finds is another death.
Can't really call it a win like that, can you? Ooh, does not go for the shield ruin. Looks like Hera will be in a lot of trouble. Anya, does he want to chase?
Alright, he's actually pretty damn speedy. Another orb, they really want to chase him. Does he jump to this one?
Nope.
Very rightly he doesn't. That would have been way too risky to go for him. But actually, never mind. They're rolling from double S. They want to commit for this kill. The Shackle does actually land onto anything there for the side of Echoes. He's still just going to try and chase down this Snapfire as they've already lost Sheep. Ayund also charging over it. So the Snapfire is just wasting a lot of time, it feels, while the rest of the team are actually stuck with the Troll Warlord. Roll off to the side, double S, can he finish it off on dying? It looks like the Morphling will be able to do that one. Jumping from Anion, cancels out the Pulverize. Nicely done, off onto the Orb as well. So it's a 2 for 2, but again, there is a core that gets traded for supports and it might not even be over. Yeah, Manic's been caught. Look at all this reach, a Timber Chain and a Blink Dagger, and Echoes just appears on the other side of the screen. It's a triple for the Primal Beast.
Ionid, man, he is crushing on Primal. And Credit goes to Sheep. He just puts on the Inkswatch level 3, so decent amount of movement speed bonus, and he runs away. He's also got a Wind Lace. Like, all these small things add up to him being a lot more durable or elusive than you'd think.
Yeah, he just flies apart. It's so hard to deal with him. We saw him top of net worth in the previous series as well. I mean, granted, he was a Doom then, so kind of expected, but he's doing literally the same thing on a Primal Beast as well, so this guy has just showed up to play some serious Dota today.
He is. I also like that he's going for...
move. Echoes, okay, I'm going to jump on towards Hara. Should be a dead Snapfire right now. As actually there is going to be Morphling turn up to get the soul bind, but actually doesn't last too long. Meanwhile, off to the side, Undyne has been caught. Some of the Siren will be there just as Zion actually lands on the Nature's Prophet. Maybe a little bit of awkwardness there, but they're going to try and set up on towards Double S, or maybe even the Morphling right now, as Echoes, he's trying to change his target. Manic's coming on through. K-Class, waveform off to the side, turns in towards the Timbersaw. Meanwhile, Sheep has at the same time, Manic also drops. They're still trying to chase down this Naga Siren. They're just committing everything to try and bring him down, but it's going to cost Double S his own life. All
they lost was a Grimstroke. These fights, you can feel like Spike Gaming, they don't know and they cannot. Oh, he gets those damage. Very nice for Anya there. Not nice if he dies.
Yeah, okay. The Frenchman trying to get it. Needs one more root. Can he get the kill?
Nope.
Cookie away. Ooh, the axe is not quite enough to finish him off, but that was scary.
Yeah, this Tri-Core is so durable from Dark Horse. This is something you find from Team Falcons. They love these hard-to-kill drafts. Primal Timbersaw, you put in a Troll Warlord. If he gets his ultimate off, he's unkillable, literally.
100%. I kind of feel like the Nature's Prophet should have gone for the Radiant Wisdom Rune there. Like, you can see pretty much everyone from Dark Horse on your side of the map. That area will be free, and that would be a big, but he's clearly interested more in money than experience.
Well, money does make the world go round.
True, but experience teaches you when and when not to do something.
Oh yeah, are you one of those people who's like, you should go travel the world when you're... Oh, Anya might be dead. Okay.
Or is he though? He's able to get rid of Phantom pretty quickly, but a root comes on through and he will die. And that is a free kill. And to answer your question, no, I'm not. It's just like, if you want to travel, you go travel. Well, I don't give a crap. I don't travel much. And I'm very cultured. Yes.
I mean, how can you be very cultured and not travel at all? Isn't that like one?
Because I eat Chinese food, I eat Indian foods. They're all from the shop down the road, but I eat them.
I'll tell you something crazy, right? That Chinese and Indian food you're eating is like a quarter Chinese or Indian food. It's been Britanized since the original recipe.
Blasphemy! I can't believe you would say such a thing. It's genuine food.
Sure, that's what it says on it. Genuine Indian restaurant.
Yes, it definitely is. Meanwhile, though, Naga Siren has been caught. Undyne is gone. Here comes the Frenchman, though. Wants to show him his baguette. He'll run away. Although Echoes, he's found K-Class. He's trying to bring it down, but actually turns into Timbersaw himself. Look at this damage with the Mormon's Kisses raining on through. They're actually able to bring down the Timbersaw. 6 kill streak going the way of the puck, and they're not finished yet here at Thomas. Sheep, he's trying to run away, but Double S, they've got the chase. K-Class as well as the Timber. There's just no escape.
Oh, the stun comes out. Yep, he's dead. Okay. So I think we now know where some of that lacking damage is going to come from. It's going to be K-Class. He transforms into Timbersaw. He does a lot of work with that.
Yeah.
And remind you,
really did. That was scary.
In the future, there's going to be 2 units of Morphling. One will be the Timbersaw, and one will be the actual hero who he can swap with. I can't remember ever seeing this. This Aghanim Scepter at work, but I'm all for it. Let's see how it works out.
I mean, if it does become enemies or teammates, which hero is it that they should turn into?
I still think Primal Beast and Timbersaw are the best 2. Observer, what do you think? Timbersaw. Yeah, I think so too. I would say Timbersaw is definitely the best, but if you can't catch the Timbersaw, the Primal Beast is decent because you can like trample and then waveform.
Oh, speaking about not catching the Timbersaw, but when the Primal comes and catches you, that's just a free kill. And yeah, wrong place at the wrong time there. He's probably thinking, how did they know I was here? They have no wards, but they just found him.
Look at the bounties. Tick, 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 tick. Gold, baby.
Love it. Lots of money. Oh, Manic though. He's been caught immediately. The battle trance. They just want to make sure he dies. No chance to save him. And now it's a 9,000 gold lead at 18 minutes in the game. This is basically the exact same way that Dark Horse would be a series. Same kind of lead. But obviously, like we were saying earlier on, they could have played that series even better. And I kind of feel like they are this time round. Like they've ironed out some of their issues.
I don't know if it's issues so much as that, like you said, they weren't playing it very seriously, but here they're like, yo, we're not, nobody throw, nobody make a mistake, play it clean. Sometimes when you're playing against a weekly team, you're like, I'll dive tier 3s, lol. They're not doing that. They are very careful.
Did they leave a neutral item in that camp above the tier 1? I think there's a neutral item on the floor, isn't there? We could go up a little. No, above the tier 1 top.
Dire, Radiant, like...
No, Dire, then down, and then down.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, where that purple circle was a Drew. I think the Naga's about to pick it up.
I see it, yes. It's with the tomato potato near the Radiant. The closest camp to the Radiant one. Naga tried picked it up. No, he was top lane Radiant. Top lane Radiant.
Off lane Radiant. Other side.
There's also one top. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was there. It's gone now. Alright, someone has taken it.
Naga picked it up. Dude, I saw it.
Okay. Yeah. I believe in you, Tomo.
And Observer will get you some nice new glasses after this. Don't worry.
I don't know if it's a Spiky game one though. Yeah, they found a grab on towards the Snapfire. Lots of people here, but it looks like there's nothing Spiky Gaming could do. And actually, look at this. The Troll Warlord just ran into the back lines. Battle Trance used. Roots are there. They jump on in from Anya. Can they help out? K-Class actually. He commits himself forward for this when he turns into Timbersaw. And with that axe, he's actually got the crazy ability where he's just invincible. Does a lot of damage. Blows a lot. My lord, K-Class is doing some work right now. He's nearly able to bring down Ayund. But it's not going to be enough. Now he's silenced, and eventually he will fall. But that was Morphlin, 1v5.
Yeah, that's the debut of the Agam Scepter, by the way. He is straight away transformed. He has the Axe Scepter ability. I did forget about that. You do get the Axe upgrade. Check out, by the way, he did all the damage. Look at the fight recap. All the damage from his team, it's all K-Class. Like, the other ones are just barely doing anything here.
Yeah, he did work.
Man did.
What was the illusion he made as well?
He didn't make an illusion. You can choose to make an illusion or not make an illusion.
Oh, right, okay.
Like, you can make an illusion and you can teleport to, and the illusion's like, a strong illusion, it's like a hero, or you can just transform normally. It's like, you have a choice.
Fair enough, that makes a lot of sense. So, the Tormentor stolen away, Undyne gets the free shard for himself. And he's going to be able to steal this Wisdom Rune. He's going to try and cut him off. Mass TP's coming in from the rest of Dark Horse. They don't want to let this one go for free. Orb. Doesn't actually jump to it. He fakes it out.
He fools him.
Trying to hide down the trees, but Undyne finds him there. Another jump off down to the south side. He's wasting quite a time, to be honest with you. Still, he doesn't jump to the orb. Instead, he jukes up towards the north side. There is still a Timbersaw on his case, but Echoes, I don't know if he's going to have the resources to chase this one. He actually predicts where he's going to go. Charge off through the Primal Beast, but he just ends up getting in the way of the Timbersaw. A little bit of a whoopsie daisel there. And it looks like Anya will survive, but on the flip side of that, Otomo, Manic actually dies elsewhere as they're trying to bring down the Troll Warlord by the look. Several heroes on top of him, and they do successfully take him down. 5 streak, unfortunately going the way of power. Alright, signs of life here from Spiky.
A kill's a kill where I'm from. Spike is still going to be very happy with that. And kind of insane, all of that was thanks to the puck making space. 3 people chasing him around, and on the other side, they're like, yeah, we can, we can go on Nature's Prophet, but he had backup. So, overall, very nice trade for Spiky. Oh,
yeah, although, a unit on top of double S. Look how quickly this Earth Spirit dies. Absolutely disgusting. Harrods has to TP away. He's fine. There is a BKB now on top of the Earth Spirit. We'll see if that makes much of a difference.
I'm interested to see what Morphling builds after this. I imagine it's going to be maybe the Aether Lens? Possibly. Could be a Kaya. I'm going to confess from the start, support Morphling is so rare, I don't really know what the item build was. I like the Axe Scepter though, just to get that reactive arm upgrade. I think that was a great, very inspired choice.
Yeah, we saw it do so much work in a 1v5. Just imagine if the rest of Spiky Gaming was actually there to help out. Could have been a big win.
Could have. And that's with him not getting, he's barely got any more gold than Undyne, but it's just more effective gold on this Morphling.
It is. Do you see believe Dark Horse though. They're going to try and take down this first Roche. Not a single person from Spiky Gaming anywhere nearby. This will be a freebie. And now Troll Warlord's going to have those 2 lives to deal with. And probably just start to see them closing out this map even further. There still is the tier 2 standing top. I believe the bottom one is also there, so they'll probably be the first targets. And yeah, Cashew runs in towards the Naga Siren there, but a quick jump away. He should be fine. Lots of people actually coming through the Twin Gate there on the side of Dark Horse. They want to start taking over this north side of the map. Timbersaw might end up bumping into all of them. No, he's fine.
Yep. Overall, just nice Aegis on top of. Man, I was trying to find how to pronounce his first name. The Troll. What we call him Troll Warlord for now. As we'll see if Dark Horse, the Frenchman. Yes, the Frenchman. I mean, we can't call him Frenchman, but he's like the guy goes through all that trouble to type it out, puts the comma between the C and the E. We should learn it a little bit. I mean, get some culture in us.
I mean, you say you went through the trouble of typing it out. It could very well have just been like a copy and paste off of Google Translate or something for all we know. Absolutely no idea. Well, double S. We'll get the BKB off right now. Actually rolls forwards aggressively. And now he just goes to the TP out, realizing the Pulverize was already expended. So no way to stop that one.
They do get a top tower though on the Troll Warlord, so he's quite happy. He's got the BKB, he got the Aegis, and now, yeah, that's the one rock. See, I haven't felt like that Earth Spirit fast has done much. Like, oh, he throws a rock, now what? Does just go stand there until he gets another one in 4 seconds?
But it's like,
not
it's
convinced.
4 seconds. In that situation, it's fine because there's nothing's going to happen in that space for 4 seconds. I feel.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
But Jerax in 4 seconds would team wipe a team. You know, if he had like 6 remnants. I'm not feeling this passage just yet. You know? Are you an Earth Spirit player?
Maybe it was a misclick. No, I'm not.
Maybe.
I tried it for a little bit, and then my whole team said I'm a terrible Earth Spirit player, so I never played it again.
Oh.
That's how it works. Anya, underneath the Observer Ward, jump forward, they managed to get the grab, they're waiting for the orb to be used, the chance of escape is just so damn minimal right now. He is able to get the Blink Dagger off to the side though, he's trying to do it with the Dream Core used. God damn, this is why I hate playing against a puck. Just when you think they're about to die, they escape with their life. How frustrating. Yeah,
even the ultimate was used by Frenchmen. Try just to get that extra attack speed, get on top of Maniac though. They might be on top of him.
Echoes, forced to use his BKB. Soulbind as well used to make the space to allow them to disengage.
Frenchman.
Pressure applied.
Okay, alright, decides he's not going to be pushing too hard here. K-Class. Oh, yeah.
So creep through the base up top. They might just run for that. And yeah, it looks like they will. So Spiky Gaming have to come back and address it. They don't have a glyph either, Atomo.
They already used it earlier on at O. That is going to be the reactive armor. I don't think he took a lot of damage for it to like explode with a lot of pain. So it's just like, oh, whatever. As Scythe finished on Timbersaw. Oh dear. Now
yeah, that's gonna be good.
Echoes can jump in, and guess what? Instantly hex you. We were saying that there's a puck that's annoying. Oh, but not anymore really.
No.
Just by
high ground, TPing away. And it's safe. Just cuts all the creep waves, so that top set of barracks is completely safe. Still has this Aegis at least for a couple more minutes, and it doesn't look like Dark Horse are really getting much of an opportunity to use it.
And the net worth hasn't moved at all. It's been steady at 13, now down to 12,000. Then the moment Anya spots that Hex, what does he do? He queues up the Lincoln Sphere, saying, alright, you know, you're going to be causing me some problems, some grief. I don't want to be hexed and killed. He knows that he's target numero uno, as they say.
One thing I noticed for the Troll Warlord, he has Windlace in his inventory, but he has a backpack Wraith Band, but it's past 25 minutes, so the Wraith Band's doubled. Do you think the Windlace movement speed is still better than having all those like extra stats and everything?
Yeah, I mean, when you're moving from camp to camp, the 20 movement speed adds up when you increases your farm. The attack speed from Wraith Band doesn't make a difference. Oh, Echoes! Blink, but no Hex. And
that was unfortunate, although Double S is still here. He's got to be careful. Oh, he's fine. Runs off to the side.
Don't know if they swat him or not. It looks like they're just going to be able to pick up the Wisdom Rune here.
Oh, wait. Look at the bottom though, the Nature's Prophet, I think he's underneath that Observer Ward. Yeah, they see that he's down there, and all the TP's back. Manic, he's not long for this world, he just can't get himself out of this one. There will be the usage of the Glepnir as well as the Hurricane Pike trying to make space, but actually because it's night time, they just don't know which direction he's gone. Oh, the Courier! Oh, it nearly finds him! If that flew slightly to the right, that would have been a dead Nature's Prophet for sure. So close.
I wonder why the Grimstroke did it that way. Have you noticed they actually made it go back for a second, and instead of just like scouting the trees? That was a little bit weird. And overall, Dark Horse, I think they could have just pushed one lane and just gone all the way. I'm very surprised at how they played it. Just score the lane. If the puck wants to cut, sure, let him cut. You just kill him.
Yeah, and now that another Wisdom Rune stolen away, like, instead of going really well, oh, Echoes not quite fast enough there on the Hex again. The Snapfire is able to TP away. Double S though. Has been caught from the Pulverize, but he has the BKB, rope control, push away.
There you go.
Unfortunately for him, it's just not going to make any difference. He will still go down. That's actually no Earth Spirit now for 50
Undying?
seconds. So
He's pretty deep here. Needs to be careful. He doesn't spot him. And of course they do. He has the sleep.
okay, manages to purge away the net. Manic trying to get up to the high ground with the use of the Hex. He just can't quite get his abilities off. Cookie plus one, but he goes the wrong way! He turns around! Fortunately, he isn't punished for that, although there is going to be the Soul of the Siren.
He punished.
Look, finish off this kill. Can he get himself out? The rest of the squad are coming on through. Not another zoom in. We don't need that right now. Poor old Manic. Oh, it just rubs salt in the wound right there. Oh, dearie me, poor guy.
Oh. He gets, that's really unfortunate. He gets pushed up to the top, and then because like he was clicking that area, he still looks at that like when you're once you pass that area, you're like looking behind. That's when the cookie lands.
Oh, and yeah, might get caught from Echoes. He has the blink available with the Hex. There's going to be the series of follow up. Look at that, just so much damage. He's gone for a full minute here at Tomo, but all the creep waves are quite pushed out. Someone's got to address this.
Well, it's... I mean, for Dark Horse going high ground, like you mentioned, there's just no creeps around, so that's kind of good for them. But in general, it just feels like Spiky Gaming, the split pushing is not working. Just, yeah, Maniac didn't die bottom lane, but it was very close.
Very close. Extremely scary. Okay, Manic will do what? Look at this! The Timber TP's back for this! I feel like he should have just stayed and pushed.
Agreed. They're kind of falling for this cat and mouse game, and they're being rather gullible cats. Like, you don't need him, you know?
They're pushing the tier 3 bottom. Creep wave going to be coming in the mid as well, so backdoor protection's not going down. Actually, still a few left alive as well as the catapult. Tier 3 gone. Timbersaw finally has rejoined the rest of the squad, but they're actually falling back at Tomo. I guess the puck respawning in the second gives them reason to pause. Instead, they're just going to settle for the Tormentor.
Who gets Echoes? Okay, a nice way to burn buildings around. You know, you go over there, you turn on the flame thrower, you spin around like a ballerina. As look at Manic, he puts a ward there just so that if anyone TPs, he can spot them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, just try to defend his own game as much as he can.
And it's 18,000 gold. It's the long Roshan. I think that does favor Spiky Gaming a little bit. You just want as much time until they push high ground. A long Rosh helps with that. It's quite a long Rosh, actually, yeah.
Yeah, very long. Manic still hanging around this bot. You can kind of see the Naga Sirens wants to sweep through the jungle, but obviously they're running underneath all the observer wards that were freshly placed, so more than enough notice for Manic just to leave the area.
Finds it, and Undying's like, oh, there's a ward here. Why, thank you. As the gem, and he's able to clear out that vision. What items are we looking for? Manic actually has almost 4,000 gold in the pocket. I imagine he is going to go for that Daedalus just so he can hit harder. And they're smoked up. Spiky Gaming, who can you find here?
That observer ward in the lane, it got revealed for a split second. The creep turned to hit it, but because it lasted so long, they carried on moving, and I don't think anyone on the side of Dark Horse actually noticed. So that ward does remain intact, which might make the difference. There is this smoke play coming out from Spiky Gaming. At the same time, Dark Horse with their own smoke, and Spiky Gaming just turned around. Let's do a UE, and they're like, okay, let's leave.
I want Dark Horse to do that. They The bounties weren't taken until after the Naga Siren illusions were gone, but you know the tower comes out, you know, it gets destroyed. They're like, all right, they're in the area, and they just want Roche. They just care about the Aegis. 40 seconds left until Roshan respawns. No plays of any sort for Dark Horse. Aegis and win the game.
Yeah, it's
Well,
pretty
that's
much
nice
it.
play.
Although, double S caught, BKB is going to be there, but they blocked the roll again and again. Just no way for him to escape. But they will just TP out. Obviously, no pulverize to stop it. I feel like he's using the pulverize a little bit too early each time. Just needs to
Agreed.
hold on to that.
I think that's something that when you have stuns, like you're live, you jump in, you throw out the hex and the stun, and then the guy just TPs and you're like, oh, I should have saved one of them. But, oh, Anya, that'll be fine.
Yeah, jumps off to the sides. They know he's gone. There's the Troll Warlord who leaves the pit just as Roshan does respawn. He's heading back there. Oh, Echoes.
Ah, he's
Quite
got
on
Lincoln.
it there.
Yep.
Ah, okay. Lincoln's is too damn good against it now. There's not really any way for the Timber to deal with that on its own. Needs some help from the rest of the squad. But the second Aegis, or second Roche is here with the Aegis and Banner. And there's just no way for Spiky Gaming to stop it.
And Timbersaw, it's not like he has a neutral item with an active ability. His only active ability is the hex, the single target. So there's just never going to be a way for him to like the Lincoln by himself. Unless he goes for like an Echo Stave, not necessarily a Yule Scepter or a Dagon to break it first, but most Bucks can respond to that. And
Yeah,
then-
I mean, yeah, there's lots of ways to react. What you need to do is pressure E and
Oh,
you've gone off.
there you go.
Echo has been caught. No strength ball off in time, so unfortunately for him, he's just dead. 50 seconds.
Alright, that's a nice kill for them. As kick has a problem. Anya, again, the cutting. Like, maybe this is why IG took them so long. You know, they were ahead for a lot of the game, but they just couldn't go high ground and end it. And this is why. Look, this guy's getting manned out. He's the most annoying hero in the game right now.
Yeah, it's just a real thorn in their side for sure. I mean, he's still not even that farmed, to be honest. He's only second from bottom in terms of net worth, but yeah, he's definitely making his presence known. But a few items have just been completed. Daedalus now online for the Nature's Prophet. Meanwhile, the
That's
Frenchman
damage.
has his Satanic.
The lockdown on the other
Shivas
side,
as well.
the lockdown on the other side is pretty limited, right? So you should be able to always get your Satanic off, especially with Inkspell on top of you. Either way, the tower's going to go down. Dark Horse, they're just pushing it.
Has fallen.
Yeah. It's not really much of a threat for them at this stage. You can see the Nature's Prophet is cutting creep waves at the bottom, but finally has to TP back to base to deal with this one. Roll forward, won't actually connect onto anyone. The immediate
There's
jump in there
Rise.
from Ayun. They want to try and bring down double S, but he's actually quite tanky. He's going to take a while to die. The Timbersaw, or K-Class I should say,
Explosion?
he's trying to do what he can, but he's still taking way too much. He also is gone. Might be forced to use that buyback, and he does now expend it. Double S holding on to his own. Meanwhile, in the back lines, you can see the Puck's doing his work, but yeah, the Troll Warlord's on his own. Does maybe need some help from the rest of his team, while the Puck dies elsewhere. And actually, no, he doesn't need help from the rest of the team. He's fine with that Satanic, heals up quite a lot, and he's still just finishing off these buildings.
Yeah,
Oh,
they-
Echoes just flies on in. Buyback forced out from the Puck. Finally,
All
the
the
Earth Spirit
buybacks.
used his own. It's quite an expensive one. This Double S maybe wants to kick him into the fountain, but he can't quite get the
Maniac.
angle there. The BKB stops it. And now, Dark Horse, they're just going straight for Tiff. They're like, you're running out of steam here, Spiky Gaming. Can you actually keep us out your base long enough? I don't know if they can.
They haven't even used Sleep, they haven't used the Aegis, there's still plenty in the tank. Alright, the forward might fall unless they panic.
It just pops it again. Straight back up to full HP pretty much. Double S, die back from him. Morphling as well, just controlled. K-Class unfortunately can't get much done. There it is, Otomo. The GG is finally called. And Dark Horse take game number 1.
Very convincingly as well. It felt like, yo, the laning phase was kind of interesting. It was super bad for them. We saw like mid the Timbersaw as well as the Puck were doing okay, but this primal Timbersaw duo is unkillable. The Spiky Gaming, like, how do we deal with it?
Yeah.
Like, you know, whereas pink, that's not a color scheme for Marcy.
You like putting the door breaker in different outfits, do you? I see.
Prepare for
Remember when you
battle.
play Dota?
That's not what I meant. Alright, well, the only interesting fast I'm seeing is the Call of the Void for the Void Spirit. I think this one's amazing. A lot of people take the shield, which is when you use your resonant pulse, you get a shield, and they make it to an all damage barrier rather than just physical. But Anya has gone for Call of the Void. When you exit the simulate, you have 3 Aether Remnants coming out. The control from that seems pretty damn incredible.
Yep. it's definitely cool, just like flying every direction, and it's like quite a thorn in their side when it gets to those teamfight situations. It's kind of hard to predict, and sometimes you just get caught out from a rogue remnant, and it does kind of upset everything you want to do. So I do like it. It's a nice little mix on in.
Ooh. Fantasy points quite up there. That's new. Look at
30
that.
seconds
Look at
to
that. They're
go.
so far ahead with the top 4 that you can't even see the lines of the bottom 6.
Yeah.
What?
Why have they already got? Are they the people who place wards? That must be it.
I don't know how that works out, but yeah, I imagine these would be, right? The 2 mids and 2 supports. That makes sense. As our observer, he agrees with me. He's like, this is a crappy set, isn't it?
He loves it.
Yeah,
He agreed with me.
No, he agreed with me. He's like, I said crappy set first. Yeah. Look, observer takes time to respond. As Spiky Gaming actually start off with 3 and a kill.
Yeah, if they could bring him down, it's going to be huge. Does Double S get the credit? He wants K-Class, I think, to hit one more time, but actually the slow for the Deluge. Marcy just not quite able to keep up there, so Undyne does survive, but that's probably going to be the Naga Siren having to go all the way back to base and then TP through. So the Mirana's going to be in their own for a little bit if she gets pressured.
Very interesting to see him picking up the little Shredder level 1. If he had either one of them, he'd have a stun or a slow, but that was... we wouldn't have the damage as well. Awkward a bit. Alright,
Maybe
so
we say misclick.
let's go with that. We're a nice people.
Yeah.
As mid lane is going to be the Void Spirit versus the Invoker. In general, apart from Ember, we feel like the Spirit Brothers don't really pose much of a problem for Mr. Invoker. Or Carl, as he's known.
Carl, I love that. I want to get like level 30 Invoker just so I have the voice line of like the super prolonged. He just goes, my name of power is Carl. I love it. But I don't play Invoker though. Too bad.
He does. Are we talking Kale like Kael'thas from Warcraft 3? I believe that's what our observer is putting there. As that is the original model for the Invoker. Very arrogant hero, by the way, in Warcraft 3. Super arrogant.
He's arrogant in this one as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what they base it on. They keep the arrogance. Yeah.
That's good.
You like them arrogant people, don't you?
No, I hate them. But they're fun to watch.
Alright, top lane. So CK. Okay, so this should be a pretty dangerous lane here for coming out from Spiky Gaming. It is the Sniper and the CK against a Doom and a Dark Willow. If Dark Willow messes up the Shadow Realm, she's dead. Doom, harder to kill because of his durability, but if he's like half health, he does die. So, scary lane for Dark Horse, and you can see that they feel it. Ionid, for the first time in 3 games, in 4 games, he seems to be struggling a little bit.
So far, he is, yeah. I mean, like you were saying, if he steps out of position, then it's pretty dangerous. Reality Rift into the Chaos Bolt with a load of scatter shots on top of your face. It's a pretty scary amount of damage. And it is causing him to fall behind a bit. 11 and 4 to the CK against that 6-0 of the Doom. See if that does keep up. As
there you go.
Sheep does actually end up dying. And look how far away, like, Sheep was nowhere near the creep wave, and yet he still gets picked off. Like, that just shows how aggressive Spiky Gaming want to play that lane.
That top lane is miserable. And when you think about it, even bottom lane won't be too easy for Undyne. You can just... you have the rebound, the dispose, the scatter blast, the cookie. Like, there's a lot. Although you have to wait until level 3 to have all these abilities. Oh, here we go.
Okay, jump forwards, dispose.
No cookie.
Force the leap, level 2.
Is what happens when you don't have the cookie. He did take a little shredder. I don't think he was even able to use the little shredder hits as Undyne. Who gets it? Undyne. Oof.
Very close. Go up top. I think it was the CK that got that one. Yep. It's into the hands of him. Manic's happy.
So a bit of tip if you want to get the Lotus Pool before the enemy. One is, of course, just stun them the moment they start channeling. You'll guarantee to pick it up. The second thing is to make sure you're facing the direction of the Lotus Pool. Because if the enemy is facing and you're not, that's going to call Hera.
Oh, Hera. Very fancy footwork. He's able to avoid the brambles. Does he stay alive though? It's still a lot of damage. And he will actually die despite not getting connection on by that Dark Willow spell. Jeez. I mean, he is a squishy hero. It's going to happen.
Oh, arrow. They get the net. Throws out the arrow. Does land. Woof.
Okay. It allows him to have one hit in from the tower, but Gekko's actually just pops at him there with the little shredder. It's actually just the Frenchman who's quite low here in this lane. Has to be careful. We've not really looked at the mid in a while, but 22-2 to the Void against the 18-3. But oh, damn, Mirage gets blasted full bore, man. Such a strong facet.
It's level 2 Scarab Blast with that facet, as you mentioned, and it does a lot of damage. How much is it? 170 at level 2? We'll check it out in a bit. As mid lane, it is favoring Anya very slightly, but very slightly. Double kill! Jeez.
Okay, yeah, this off lane is getting pretty damn scary here for the side of Spiky Gaming. And it's already a 2k gold leader, Tomo, just 4.5 minutes in. Wow.
That's very unexpected that it's going this well for Spiky Gaming. Well, we'll see how if they're going to be able to like recover from here. Top lane, they did get a nice kill, but SSS just walks forward.
Every time they just step forward to the Rana, forces her to leap away. If she gets disposed, then could very well just be dead.
Yep, and then during the animation of dispose, you just get the, you ramp up the cookie, and then you're just going to be able to kill her. And if she jumps away, then you throw the Scatter Blast. Wow, the CS is all in favor of Spiky Gaming. This is the Spiky game I expected to see earlier.
Oh, the Snapfire is even ahead of the Doom in terms of net worth. Okay, they're all pretty close, but yeah, it's worrying, man. Very worrying.
It's all red at the top as 9 class. The TPs are coming in, and hell, oi oi oi.
This could help Sheep, unfortunately. I don't think he even had enough mana to cast his Bramble, so Marauder just goes down. Okay, there is the Bramble pull as well. This is decent damage onto towards double S. He has to go for the jump away. K-Class, though, might be in danger, although they might think about turning around. Wants to focus on towards the Naga Siren. Quick jump forwards. They had to get the kill instead. Finally, the Marauder does respawn. K-Class might have to be careful about how he plays this one, as the Mirana's going to be ready and waiting to go for this kill. Maybe you can step away, get that full bore. Sheep might just die.
They bring him back, they walk in, the bodyguard comes on active, and they get a kill. Ionid does bring them 300 gold from that courier blow, but doesn't do anything, as finally K-Class, after baiting them for so long, does lose his life. Nearly brings down Sheep.
I think he was overplaying his hand quite a bit there. Like, he was hanging around with no HP, no mana. He wanted the greedy kill onto the Willow, and it does end up costing his life in the end. So maybe a little bit of overzealousness coming up from him.
Dark Horse, they're leaving the top lane, at least is being left okay. Iron is just farming. He's using the bzzzt creep to get some gold. Oh, it's from a mile away. Very nice creep. And he goes bzzzt. There you go. Got it.
It's a shame his mana pool is pretty trash, so it's hard to for too long. But
that is one of the most unfortunate things. You can, I remember it before, the bzzzt creep came with mana, or was it like the mana burn creep? One of them came with mana aura as well. It was a good mana creep.
Yeah, that was the glory days of playing Doom and just zapping people endlessly. I know I hated it. Every time you step forward, you got shocked in the face. Well, thanks.
Oh, I love that one. That was so much fun for me. Oh well. And yeah, Ion is just farming very safely. It may not look like much, but he's keeping 2 people busy because they want to get these kills, but they can't. Oh, Anya. Arrow lands, but no follow.
There's no one there. Literally not a single soul to try and contest for that one. So he's just going to be forced to walk back to his lane. Did he get the bottle? I think he got the bottle refill on the bounty as well, didn't he? So yeah, he's fine. He got what he came for.
Small bit of recovery here coming out now for Dark Horse. Echoes is going to have to do some work on the Invoker. What's he building right now? We're going to look at that in a second. He's coming top. There is...
Maybe the Witchblade, I imagine.
Yeah, the double Wraith Band always leads to that. He walked through a sentry. I think they know. I think they were able to spot... Yeah, they're pinging the area out there. Like, yeah, something was happening. Oh.
Yeah, looks like the rotation in Fanya was goes killing towards Sheep. All the Remnants actually does connect. Not they probably needed. They still find the kill. Credit goes the way of the Void Spirit. But the rotation for the mid laner, all you really get for it is support. It's not the worst thing in the world there for some Dark Horse. But what is pretty bad is losing your carry at the other side of the lane. Echoes though with the rotation does get the 2-man tornado into the EMP, pull back into tower range as well. It's a lot of damage with the cold snap. Can they bring down the Smarty? But she just jumps away, no problem.
Man, the kills on health have been painful. He's lowest net worth. He's barely ahead of the Snapfire, and you have to start thinking to yourself, how is our Miranda going to recover from this?
Yeah, it's not exactly like one of those heroes that it easily farms. I mean, does have the Starfall, which helps, but it's
Radiant
not
are
the fastest
scanning.
means of recovery. As you can see, Anya wanting to go for another gank on towards this top, but the scan actually connects, so they see him coming.
Which is nice. Problem is that we're seeing that Iodine, sorry, is going for I believe a Hand of Midas on this Doom. This is a problem, because what it means is you don't tend to play too active early on.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, yeah, alright, he has the gloves. To be fair, he hasn't queued up the Hand of Midas, but that's generally what you expect. And he doesn't have the facet, so he's going to be keeping it for a while.
Okay, they're trying to go for this kill on towards Undyne. He will actually fall, and your TP's in as well. Maybe they can get some sort of counterplay going on through. Remnant's not going to land onto anyone. But it's still just a free kill so far here for Spiky Gaming. And they're still charging for more. They realise where they could be. For more, guess it's the wrong direction. Not going to hit onto anyone there.
Hera, I think, has a couple of scatter blasts, but decided not to use it as Anya takes some damage.
Jumps in aggressively. There is the tornado, holds it back for now. Out comes the Bramble Maze as well. But they just don't have much damage with just the two of them here. They needed some reinforcements, and instead it looks like Sheep is actually going to get caught. Scab Blast or the Sharpshooter? It gets cancelled. Just doesn't need it.
One nice thing about that ability is that just using it on an enemy, even if it doesn't land, you get the assist kill. Oh,
Echoes. He gets caught for the greed. They're going for the arcade room. Meal up top. Doom as well has been brought out of position here. Actually dropped towards the Marcy, and he might actually be able to just run away. Nicely done.
Yeah, but unfortunately that doesn't get you a kill as Echoes dies as well. It's very much a disaster right now for Dark Horse.
It really is. Assassinate from afar, sitting onto Undyne. Everyone's really going to go down in this mid. So yeah, like you're saying, it's just going all the way at Spiky Gaming. 4,000 gold advantage. All three cores top of the net worth chart, not really being threatened at all. They are super happy.
They are. Then, though, there are some benefits to the way the game is going. Not benefits, but some solace you can take. Spiky Gaming's draft is not the best at hitting towers early on. Little Shredder helps, but not by much. So Dark Horse, there's still plenty of game to play and a lot of time to recover. It's just Doom Midas is not very active, Echoes isn't doing too much, and Miran doesn't want to fight at all.
Yeah, I mean, it gets worse though, doesn't it? Like, as this game progresses, I feel like the lineup of Spiky Gaming sort of ramps up a bit better than what Dark Horses does. As meanwhile, they make another jump on towards Echoes. Tornado is there, but unfortunately, he's probably still going to get caught, although no, he's out.
I love that spell, that Assassinate, the cooldown's removed when you land the kill. That always feels so good. You're like, oh yeah, I got another one. And I think I'm a one-shot man. Blue scale, you think I'm a one-shot man?
When you miss, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Not quite one punch, man. I'm not going to start calling you Sight Hammer.
Nah, I'll leave that to the other people. As, okay. I think the Hand of Midas is about to reach him. It's not too bad considering the state of the game. If he can just get some time, you know, just a little bit of time, things. I know you said they're gonna get worse. They are, but if they don't get that much worse, that's okay. He is the target, though. They know that this is a big pinata full of gold, delicious candy.
Yeah, it's just the two supports though here from Spiky Gaming. They need somebody TP to the tier 1 if they want to actually go for that kill.
He needs to get out.
He's actually the one trying to harass Hera here. Morma's kisses outcoming right now. Undyne there with the sleep. We'll put a stop to that one. Sheep is still alive. TP though is going to be coming in from the Void Spirit. They might be ready to take this one. Sunstrike as well. Trying to finish Hera, but he actually gets jumped there for the cookie. He will survive.
Okay.
They drop the Doom as well over towards the Void Spirit with the involvement of the Mirana and the Evoker. Maybe they can bring him down. Iron will lose his life for this, but so far it's not a terrible trade. Although Echoes, he just can't get away from this one. Just the Marcy's cutting off his retreat. Even the CK now turns up. There's no leap charges left, and it's a whole team wipe Potomo that comes on out.
Oh, the Doom was pretty good on the Void Spirit, but the Tornado actually kind of delayed the damage they were doing to him as Mirage jumps in, he's in the air, and you're like, alright, now I have to wait before I can kill him. It's 5 for 2. That was with a fairly good sleep and Doom target.
Yeah, and they're on the death number as well.
Oh no!
Number 4.
Oh, the 4. Anything but the 4.
That is scary. No, it just gets that much harder here for Dark Horse to deal with. Now they got all the omens against them as well.
Middle tower is under attack.
I'm trying to think of an item that's going to help them out. The Crimson Guard is good on the Doom. That'll help him tank up. You really need him in the front lines, soaking all that damage. But I'm not sure how I feel about... Oh, ball lane.
Ooh, Yeah, they're going to try and maybe find this kill on towards
Double
double
S.
S. There is going to be the EPs up. Cookie trying to get him out of there, but the Shadow Realm hit. Sheep will secure that one. 5 kill streak as well. That's a lot of money. Smoke
Nicely done.
actually dodges that assassinate. Yeah,
Yep.
very good timing.
Yep, it's a very nice move to do that. A good kill, one of the best pickoffs you can get, and you move out. Now, and in general, Double S's game is pretty hard just because he's up against a Doom as a Marcy.
You want to know one thing though? Sometimes supports struggle to have like, you know, level 6, 7 at this stage of the game, but K-Class is level 10 for crying out loud.
Jeez.
This Snapfire has lots of experience.
Top lane. Manic. Yes, be careful. When is the Doom available? I think it's not too long from about 30 seconds or so. Yep.
You know.
Oh, dude, I mean, somehow you get a feeling of when the abilities are coming out. Oh, I can dodge it.
Oh, the rally rift pull back into the Remnant. Very nicely executed there, and it is another kill going towards the Doom. And he's
The man
still
has-
second in terms of net worth, but he's definitely getting punished now.
Yeah, that's one of the few nice things. Is I'm dying. You need to ulti, buddy. Oh, he doesn't have the ulti. Oh no. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, that's how it is. Now watch this. The ulti will be available in like 2 seconds, and he'll be like, "Well, that was fun." All right, Maelstrom is finished on Nirvana, so they do have some right click. You just need to get over the hump, get over this particularly difficult part of the game, and Dark Horse could make a comeback.
He could. The TP in to try and find this Snapfire, but K-Class, he's just so damn quick. And Sheep is not going to be able to get the lockdown. Actually, the Doom also TPing in for this one, so Dark Horse clearly want to take some sort of fight. Do they get the read? Jump in immediately. They're going to try and turn straight away on towards the Doom. The Remnants are there. Assassinate maybe going to come through, but no, that gets cancelled.
They get the Doom? Yes, they do.
Mortimer's Kisses, though, raining off from the side. With Doom there, collection on towards Anya. They do find that mid-Void Spirit. It's a big kill to get. Ooh, Undyne nearly dies to the full bore. Gotta be careful. Manic also turning up. I feel like Dark Horse, they need to back out while they've got the lead, but they're not gonna let them get out this easy. They just find Undyne, they get Echoes. And Dark Horse, I feel like they should have used that Song of the Siren to just run, but they hung around.
Yeah, and especially because like Undyne was so close to dying, and you think, okay, that's done. You know, we're done. We got good, some what we need. Iron goes mid, Hand of Midas, eats a creep, gets a lot of gold. He's still behind SS in terms of net worth, though. Like I said, though, the Crimson Guard is going to do a lot. The Crimson Guard is going to be very helpful when you get it.
Does he also need to go in for the pipe as well next?
Probably,
I mean, yeah. There's still a lot of magic damage there.
The Snapfire, the Void Spirit, there's plenty of magic damage. You know, the Scatter Blast. Imagine you remove the Facet completely, basically. That would be very helpful for them.
Dire's top
But
tower is under
can we look at
attack.
the win percentage? Because I feel like for a long time, the net worth hasn't been moving. Yeah, okay, it's been moving. But
84% win probability for Spiky Gaming. That's pretty brutal, but 6k at 17 minutes in, you can't really argue that much.
no, you can't. Especially when some of that, it's actually kind of bigger if you consider like Hand of Midas is part of that gold that you have on Dark Horse. It's not really useful gold for now. Oh, nice D ward there coming out here by K-Class. And then also gets a nice, okay. Well,
Okay, actually, the Willow farming up that stack.
oh, Echoes.
Interesting. Oh, yeah, they got to jump on towards the Invoker, assassinate as well. They need some help. He goes Ghost Walk, but it doesn't matter. He just gets bullied down. BKB was used though, so the 9-second charge consumed never double S, and immediately they're TPing up towards the top. They want to make a move on towards Iron. He just was not expecting them to make this play. It's a fantastic read there from Spiky Gaming, and it's a double actually for the double S on different parts of the map.
All right.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, he got caught for sure. You know, it stays there a little bit too long. Sheep, they're putting a lot of emphasis on this Yule Scepter on the Dark Willow. Personally, I'm slightly surprised by this. I didn't think that was that big of an item. And now he's got Philosopher, should help him out at least. Oh, what?
Big help, but finally that Crimson is completed here for the Doom.
That's nice.
Let's see what this does.
They do have a mech on K-Class though. The sports on the other side are pretty nicely farmed. Anya.
Okay, just a casual ATOS, just like saying, I have this item now, just fear me. Hopefully they really care though, although Roche is going on right now. Spiky Gaming, they're going to be able to sneak this one. Not really any read here from Dark Horse as this is going on. It's not the fastest in the world, but it will be free. Okay, Sunstrike scouts it. Do they try and make some sort of counterplay? Doesn't look like they will.
It's a bit of a risk. And if you're Dark Horse, you're thinking, listen, if we go there and we lose a fight, we basically delivered what they wanted, which is a fight and some kills and Roshan. Let's just farm up, so at least they feel like some of the time here was wasted. Because they did take a while to get that. I applaud this choice, but man, Dark Horse, it's not really getting better so far.
No, it definitely isn't. Just slowly and surely, the net worth lead continues to grow for Spiky Gaming, now up to 9,000. Meanwhile, by the Radiant Triangle area, looks like they're going to try and make a jump onto Zion's. Not quite able to get the full connection, and instead it looks like Dark Horse.
This could be something.
Try and make the play themselves.
Look at Manic, he's in the bottom.
Smoke.
Yeah, they want this.
Completely gone. This is going to be a massive fight. Obviously, they are close to a tier.
They
Tier 1,
two.
Atos will get the grab on towards two of them. The stun as well. Both supports in control right now for Spiky Gaming. Hara, he's going to be able to run away. They're still not dying very quickly here, Thomas, taking a long old opportunity here. And Double S just re-engages. BKB kills the Mirana instead. That's the carry gone in a second. It's a 2-for-1, and all they get for it, Dark Horse, is a support. That's not value.
No, it's not.
Oh, and they've also got the grab one towards Ayunda as well. It's a disaster.
That was without the CK even being there. He was just pushing bottom. He's like, wait, what's happening, guys? Triple kill for us? That's good. And why that happened? Because they did the classic thing. You know, you see two birds, you want them both. And you know what they say, though, Blue Scale? A bird in the hand is worth...
more than
two
the bush.
in the bush. Yeah,
well,
two in the bush, exactly.
Yeah, I probably should know that, but I just don't.
It's alright, man. It's not like it's a common English saying.
Yeah, it's not like the English invented it or anything. Yeah.
Alright, let's try.
Man, we invent a lot of things we're not good at, alright?
Alright, let's try again. A bird in the hand
is better than two in the bush.
No, makes a mess on your wrist. Come on, buddy.
Oh damn. Yeah. Dirty.
That's
absolutely dirty.
That was a common one, too. Alright. Spiky Gaming, 10,000 gold net worth. The CK with the Aegis. Ines got far, but did you see the Mirana just get shredded? I was thinking, oh, okay, you know, they're gonna get two supports and start the comeback, but nope. As Undyne just dies.
Okay, sure. Well, okay.
Wow.
Cutting the creep wave, I guess. Trying to deal with that one. Can he at least finish off the range creep? No, they can't. So, backdoor protection isn't going to kick in. Not that it really matters. There's a creep wave behind it anyway. So no value there. I mean, they're going to try and just wait out this age as best they can, but like you're mentioning, this is kind of feeling like the pseudo carry now on this Marcy. He just does so much damage.
BKB with the Skull Basher, with the Orb of Corrosion as well is pretty nice. I mean, you know, just for that extra, like, reduce all that healing that you have. Sheep?
Sheep.
Oh, no.
Okay. The jump doesn't land. The Scepter on towards the Sapphire to cancel out. Yeah, perfectly done.
That is how we do it. Oh! Yep, perfect TP as well from the other side. Alright, so a bit of wasted time, we can say, for Spiky Gaming, but I don't think they're too bothered by it. You know, they're still in a very good spot overall.
Yeah, I mean it's running down the clock on the Aegis and the CK, but I don't think the Chaos Knight's life has been threatened a single time this game so far, so I don't think they're too worried about, like you're mentioning. I mean, even if they somehow are able to bring down Manic, you've then just got this Void Spirit and Marcy doing whatever the hell they want. It's just not easy.
They do get the Tormentor. That's a nice little upgrade there. As okay, that's the real one, but just Mantis, he's fine.
Yeah, there's no way to actually go for that kill. Everybody as well, and Spiky Gaming huddled up in this high ground area.
Looks like they're gonna get a nice D-ward off the cliff as well. And I think there's like, what, one Radiant ward, and that's about it. It's the map is...
There's two, but they're both in areas which aren't really that helpful for Dark Horse right now.
I didn't see that one. I saw the one there on the cliff, and I was like, that one's obvious, but I think someone was standing on top of it. It's two, but like you mentioned, it's pretty far. You're gonna have to go through a lot of dangerous places to get to a place where you can see what's going on.
Yeah, it just seems to be like that's where the Invoker is farming up this entire time. He's just been farming the Dire Triangle area, hitting these camps. Even the Naga Siren is here as well. Actually, a lot of people from Dark Horse are nearby. They might try and set up for a kill on towards Anya.
He's next to a tower,
though. If they can kill him, it will be big. There is going to be the start into
Oh,
the
that's not-
connection
nope,
of
nope,
the brambles,
nope.
but he just purges it off. Illusion Room bottled up. And now immediately you see Dark Horse all bail as everyone from Spiky Gaming turns up. They're charging, they want to get a kill. Can they actually find anybody? They're all TPing out in different directions. The Invoker looks like he has been left behind. Is there any catch, any way for him to get out? There isn't, he's dead.
Oh, well. I mean, again, wasting time, wearing out the clock. The Aegis does expire doing all that chase. It's not the worst thing in the world. But, again, I keep saying it's not the worst thing in the world, but it does... These are all bad things. It's just like, oh, instead of losing my head, I lost an arm.
Yeah. It's still something you don't like. And it looks like Ionid, rather than going for the pipe, he actually decided to go for the BKB instead. Unless he has the pipe and I'm blind. I did do that yesterday.
No, you're not blind, brother. He is going for BKB. He almost has it, actually. That will help. You know, with the Crimson Active and the BKB, you should be, I won't say fairly immune, but very resistant to the damage coming out from Spiky.
Yeah, I mean, if Double S is on top of you still, it's gonna hurt a heck of a lot with that Marcy just pummeling into you. Meanwhile, it looks like Spiky Gaming invading the triangle, trying to get on top of Sheep. Another jump forwards. Okay, alright for now. 4-ball doesn't land. Assassinate. Not enough damage to get the kill, so he will survive.
Well, by the skin of his teeth. It does make it out. And then he just makes those illusions and the side just pushes them in the lane. Oh, poor guy. He can't go any closer. He's like, literally the most edge part of the map you can get.
just wants to hide as best he possibly can.
But he is, like, these are all, these delaying tactics, they're working, you know? They are keeping Spiky Gaming from the tier 3s. Oh, looking out. And can you shatter him? He dies anyway to the shrapnel.
Yeah, and that is the big benefit of having this scatter shot is it does just melt you through all that sort of damage. They think there's a wall there, but they said they need no further. Oh, Undyne! He gets ran into him from Anya. Another jump forwards. Oh, he used all the spells. He just goes for the TP out. Oh, there's going to be the Dissimulate. Oh. Too damn good.
Alright, doesn't want to use the sleep. He's like, I worry my need for the base defense. Here's Doom. You need. While very tanky, reminded that I don't think that means he's going to be able to stand like the pressure solo against like 5 of them. It just means that, you know, in a good 5-5, he won't be the first person down. Okay.
Whether or not that make any difference or not, who knows? It looks like Anya actually has a Lincoln Sphere queued up next, so trying to get the Doom on him is going to be much harder. Echoes. Nice footwork. He's able to get himself out of that one.
Yep, there's the Agam Scepter, and he's out. BKB's finished on Miran as well. Alright, so you are having some nice items. This could be... Nope, it's not happening. Sheep is going for it, though.
Manic's also here. Might be ready for this one. Undyne pulling him back on in. There's still not many actual reinforcements here for the Spiky Gaming. They're still trying to finish off. This damn Snapfire is actually really tanky. Sheep just melts right out. They got the control, but there is the Song of the Siren. Just barely enough to keep them alive. Oh, never mind. He walks too far away. Undyne, you got to stand close to people for the sleep to work, and that is a massive punish to carry. Undyne still ends up dying. Echoes and Anyad get by their tier 4s, Manic. He just wants to carry on charging in right now. There is a Glepnir holding him back, but a pull with him. Assassinate from afar. Not that much damage for now, but it's just another victory here for Spiky Gaming.
Panic for Undyne as okay. You know, they were gonna get a catch, they were gonna go for a kill. Mars shows up, instantly blows up Dark Willow. Like, blink and you miss a moment and you think, alright, there's time to bail. But it's funny when your Anagasai is the first one out of the fight with the sleeper on the active. You're like, no, you're supposed to hold the fort.
Yeah. Like, everybody else starts TPing, you're last one to start channeling it, all this sort of stuff. But yeah, I think a little lack of communication there came out from the side of Dark Horse. Definitely cost them that whole fight. I mean, if they got out alive and managed to take down the Snapfire, they probably would have been happy with that, but yeah, it doesn't end up working out.
I mean, that Snapfire is a core. She's got the same amount of net worth as Echoes. The right-click build by Invoker. It's hard to judge how useful it is because it's not flashy. So you're like, is he doing a lot? Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, I'd probably say it's not doing much. Just judging by the pace of how this game's going so far. We see Dark Horse moving out of their base on mass, but look at this. They found Ion. This stun connection, he can't even have the opportunity to use his Crimson Guard there, Atomo. He just dies way too fast.
Or
Now
BKB.
everybody's trying to run. Echoes. Everyone's going to try and TP out. Oh. Ooh, and if he walked just a few units to the left, that actually would have revealed the Naga. That would have been big.
At the same time, that kill doesn't actually change anything. You know, Roshan isn't even up yet. You know, Dark Horse will, by the time he's up, I don't think they were going to mount a defense anyway. So it's like, it's a kill, a bit of net worth, and that's about it.
Cool, but Bloodthorn completed though for the Chaos Knight. That's going to be pretty brutal. Anyone gets caught from him, they are dead.
Yep, he's also might be going for a Silver Edge afterwards. What else do we have? Oh, okay, Undying. No sleep, he's dead. It's just every time we look at someone on Dark Horse, he's dying. That's it, and someone's dead.
Echoes? Okay, he's just being a little bit of a nuisance. I think he's a 0 chance they can actually find that kill. They will just now let him slip away. But Roshan has now actually respawned. This is the second one, or is this the third one? No, it's the second one.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so Aegis and Banner will be going for hands of Spiky.
I was like, if it was the third one, they had to kill it at as early as 13 minutes ago. Not 13, sorry, at 13 minutes mark. That's not happening. Roshan Banner is available. Feeling very close, like this is a Spiky Gaming GG push. Just all in. See what you can do.
It's going to be quite hard for Dark Horse to withstand it. They've got to really start pulling out their finger right now and solve all the issues that they've been having. So far, it just feels like people are getting picked off on their own, lack of communication. Let's see if their high ground defense is going to be a bit better than the rest of the game has been.
You need the double S to die first. Anya's okay as a target, but it's really double S who's the biggest issue if you can get him. Even the CK is less threatening, which is crazy to say, but double S hits harder. Significantly harder as well. So,
I mean, if you look at the net worth though of the CK, it's actually insane. He's close to 21k, although double S, you were talking about how they need to find him, and now they will go immediately on towards this kill.
They might,
BKB
wow!
Nearly actually able to take the Mirana down with him. Good lord, that's a 9 kill streak going into hands of the Mirana. That's some very useful gold.
Undying is able to make it out. He plants a ward in that tiny area, spots them out. They think it's over there, but it's not. How, like, what a massive kill that is. It delays the Aegis push. It gets them a huge pick off. It's a drop in the bucket, but, you know, one drop, and you know what we soon have?
Several drops.
A tinkle, exactly. Starts with a drop.
A tinkle?
Yeah.
I go for a tinkle every now and then, but it's normally more than a couple of drops, I'll tell you that much.
Well, it starts slow. Alright. So, it's not bad. That was a good kill for Spiky for Dark Horse, sorry. Well,
it depends. Oh, okay. She does get picked off right outside the base. Kind of unfortunate. And it looks like Manic. Aegis is going to start hitting the tier 3s. You can see the 2 supports are miles away, but there's just no response really here from Dark Horse to put a stop to this. As a tier 3, it's just going to go down completely for free here.
Yep, they didn't even try to use a Crimson Guard on it. I think they're... Oh, okay, Ionid.
Okay, he's forced to use his BKB pretty early.
Not
so they
ideal.
don't connect onto the Manic in the back lines, but it doesn't really make much of a difference right now. As soon as the BKB's over, they pull him back in. Once more though, Manic, he actually is susceptible to getting caught, so he has to disengage. And it looks like they're going to fully go back, because look at that, the Naga Siren cutting creep waves.
That's not bad for them. They almost have a Shiva's Guard. Can we look at the Naga? Naga might be... Yeah, it's okay. She's back. Okay. Overall, no buyback used. Just a BKB. No Rax is lost. A hold. I don't know if I'd call it successful, but a hold for sure.
Yeah. It's not over by any means. Like they're doing everything they possibly can to delay this game here from the side of Dark Horse, as Anya trying to get his grab on towards Echoes. Nice usage there of the Forge Spirits to run in towards that Remnant. Very good. Make sure you can retreat.
Pavis is available on the Naga Siren, which is going to be pretty helpful against all that physical damage, although not that much, you know. As Undying, is he going to come up from behind? Can we see something crazy here?
He might just be trying to cut creep waves again. I feel like that's all his aim in the game is, but even still, this middle set of barracks is getting extremely low. Backdoor protection now does kick in as he's cutting more. Maybe they're just poking it. Look at what this long range damage on towards the CK. Okay, Song has
Arrow.
been used. They set up the arrow on towards the Void Spirit. Can they burst him down? With the Sunstrike, he's still
Oh,
down
so
right back
close.
there on top, and they can't finish him off. The Rana's chasing after him desperately, and they will finally bring him down. They lose the Invoker for sure, but so far it's not a terrible trade. Undyne is also going to fall down here. As the Anya looked like he'd already used his Doom. I think he had the Axe upgrade
No,
for it, so
no,
he
no,
had the
no.
AoE one.
No, the Lotus Orb was used on the Void Spirit and was reflected back to him. It was
Oh, wow.
because it's reflected, it becomes an Axe reflected Doom.
That's pretty nasty. So it's an Axe reflected Doom which hurts your own teammates if you're around.
Yes.
That's pretty much it. Although, pull back, and you're in danger, but he pops the BKB. Manic, look at the
That's
amount of damage
damage.
on towards this CK. He's actually going to lose his first life here. Nicely
Yeah,
done
be
so
careful.
far here from Dark Horse. They managed to take down the bandit, but the respawning of the CK. Pull back, Ayud in danger. Lots of damage comes on through. He will fall gone for an entire minute.
But other people, I think you're going to take the tracks and go back if you're Spiky Gaming.
Radiant's middle tower.
Unfortunately, it wasn't even like that good of a kill on the CK. He only had 40 seconds left of the Aegis anyway. You'd happily trade that for Roshan. Sorry, for Barracks.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright.
Oh, a fake back perhaps, Manic.
Oh,
He's going to go back in, just walk straight on in. He's underneath the central once they see him coming on through here. Echoes, he's able to get
Bedlam?
off
But he
the
dodges!
tornado. Bedlam, oh, he avoids everything right now. And the Invoker caught out in the middle of this army of illusions. Just too many targets. Reflects the Gleipnir.
Terrorize!
Oh,
He
dear.
dodges the Terrorize with his ultimate. Oh lord, that could have been a really good one for them. And now it's 3 versus 5. This second set of Barracks, I cannot imagine it lasting that long.
No, it's too hard to defend. Even with the Doom respawning, his ult's still going to be on cooldown for a fair bit longer. A fresh BKB just picked up for the CK as well, which will be coming out on the courier soon. So that's going to be another little upgrade for him to play around.
Alright.
Yeah, the high ground push is resuming once more.
Doom is available, but I don't think the actual spell. Oh, 10 seconds left. There is. The arrow comes out. Can hit anyone? Nope. Everyone dodges. Very nice.
Alright, pushing them back for now. It's a slow siege. This isn't like the fastest push in the world. And the Invoker is now respawning, so that might give pause here for Spiky Gaming and disengage. Or whether they're going to go for another fake back, we'll have to wait and see.
I wonder how many games people come back from 30 kill deficit at 30 minutes. You know, not, like the net worth is a lot. I know buildings are a lot, but like when you're like 11 kills and they're 41, you're like, wow, that's not great.
It's very rough. But the way that they are playing right now, Dark Horse, sure the engagements aren't going perfectly for them, but they are halting at how much pressure Spiky Gaming is able to apply. Like, they are really stagnating their game quite a lot. And maybe if they keep this going on long enough, they can get large enough net worth onto their course to make a big difference. Although Undyne has been caught. Some of the Siren is there, but with the Mormons kissing he's forced off or something, it's not going to make a difference. Now that will immediately reflects the Doom once more. Although Double S might die for this one, so they will get the trade. Anya as well, taking a lot of damage. Do they have enough to finish off? The Tornado will be there. It denies the escape, but he's able to get off the Dissimulate, jump to the side. The Doom will be the next casualty right now. Manic forced to disengage, but somehow the Void Spirit lives through it all. And now Echoes, as well as the Mirana, attempting to run away. Arrow to turn around. Actually forces out the BKB. That's not bad. So it's a 2-for-1, but and the SS being the big target, I don't know. It's still not a terrible fight for Echoes.
It's definitely a hold,
sorry.
right? It's definitely like at this stage, you're like if you're trading even semi-evenly, it's okay, and you're not losing buildings. So Dark Horse, I think you can walk away from that relatively happy. As man, the damage, like the Doom's getting reflected, but he's like, I don't care as long as I can Doom him. He's like, you know, my Doom is used to remove double S. If I live, that's just a luxury.
Yeah, I mean, as long as if he doesn't then stand next to his teammates. Otherwise, a bit of a grief.
Oh, now saying wait. All right, that's what we're having. Okay. Okay, let's see. The Shiva's Guard is also pretty damn useful on the Doom. We can look at some more items here. Yeah, Mirana, she's got the crit talent. She's got Chrysalis as well. BKB, she's got the Paladin Sword. Well, that's just a bit of lifesteal. It's not that much damage when you think about it. Tier 4 items are going to be available very soon, though.
Yeah, Ninja Gear picked up there from Manix. It's going to be much easier for him to get in position. Try and hunt down some people. Always annoying to play versus.
Alright. You want to hear good news that's also bad news?
Okay.
I don't think the CK can actually farm anymore. He's kind of 6-slotted. You know, it's like Sure, the armlet can be upgraded, but it's not going to be a massive upgrade whatever you buy. Maybe you get rid of boots, but in general, you're kind of like, I'm happy
Silver
with
Edge
what
as
I.
well.
Oh yeah, that's true. But
Axe
in general,
Blessing, Moon Shard.
and Ethan Aghanim Scepter, sure, we can go that route if you want, but generally,
Although actually, the Mirana's just picked up a Daedal as well. That is a big upgrade.
exactly. Like Mirana's she's really got 2 empty slots. The Bracer and the Wraith Band can go, but not so much for the CK, where it's like any upgrade he gets now is not minimal, but not big, you know? And Mirana has been doing some decent damage so far, so...
Oh yeah, I mean, the times where she's actually able to sit there and right-click people, it's pretty scary, the amount of damage she does do. But they're trying to make this play outside their base, not able to find anyone from Spiky Gaming. And Roshan number 3 is a 45-second rebound right now, so there's going to be a full minute where it's on the dire side of the map. And Dark Horse do not want to let this one go. They're going to try and contest it.
TK? Okay, sorry, that's K-Class. His name is TK also, by the way. He just calls himself not K-Class now. They're not there. They're smoking to go from the other side. Again, I still believe that Double S is the biggest threat because he has that massive single target damage. It's a bit more threatening than the CK, where the Crimson Guard feels a bit more useful against him.
Nine broke his smoke. He just ran himself straight in there. His Song of the Siren has now come off the cooldown. See what they do with that. Ironed. He's got to be careful where he shows up. He has the shield rune, of course, which is extremely tanky. He's going to bait out this initiation. Going to force any BKBs or anything just yet. Just the Crimson Scarf. Now the Mirana lockdown. Look at that. The damage. It's insane. 80 seconds in the ground.
It's over. It's over. The fight's over.
That could very well be the end of the game. More than just a fight there, Atomo. Ironed will be able to get the BKB TP out. But my lord, that is a punishing fight.
You say the end of the game, but the lanes can still be pushed out. Invoker's alive. You have 4 people around you, and Roshan's up. So it's not end. It's not the end. It's not the end.
It's not the end, actually. Yeah, with the Roshan, we'll delay them for now. And that is going to be the pressure shards.
I believe so.
Was it the Axe?
Yep.
That's the Axe.
Is the Axe.
Okay. And they just eat it into the CK. Looks like they will. He still has it in his inventory.
Look at his net worth on the CK. Yep, he just eats it straight away. A whole staff. You think you can go, have a whole staff, go down?
Yeah. He's probably stashing it in the horse,
Ah, yeah, that's true.
Pops it in the little back pocket, as it were. Damage if you kick the horse in the back. Even still, the push is coming. Still 15 seconds without the Marana. Yeah, should be enough time to take the tier 3. Actually, an aggressive jump forwards on towards Ironed. He has no BKB. He's pulled back. He's just dead. Does have a buyback and may very well be forced to use it soon. And he actually does do it straight away as Manic with Godlike Spree now himself. Glyph has been used, but obviously with the Roshan banner, doesn't actually do anything here to delay this push all too much. Someone needs to deal with it. Casual Remnant lands on towards Echoes, will force out the BKB, but the immediate route actually, because he lands on top of the Brambles. Still, no further follow-up. They deal with the banner. Okay, jump forwards there from the Marana. Trying to get a little bit fancy, but has to back on out. Not quite the engagement they want. It's the Illusion army coming on through. It's just going to deal with the buildings for them. And another jump in from Anya, playing very aggressive here on this wood spin. The Marana's dead again! What on earth happened there? And that is the game there, Otomo. 100%. It is over. 2 cores gone. No buybacks to be seen. And it looks like the Invoker caught from the Illusion. He's dead as well. And yeah, that is it. And it looks like we will be seeing a game number 3.
Yep. There was just no opening given by Spiky Gaming, as that Marcy just did way too much work. If you're Dark Horse, you have to think about getting rid of it. Whether it's with an IO, whether it's against the Doom, it seems like he was able to do a lot of work. Mostly in the first 30 minutes. Afterwards, you kind of get the feeling that it was... You kind of get the feeling that they did, like, it was mostly the CK doing work, and Anya...
That'd be amazing. I just hope the game goes on for several hours in that case. But, we're already into the game. We'll see how it goes down. Obviously, both teams starting off with the immediate smoke up on both sides. Get down those deep warns, yada yada. Pretty standard stuff. But actually, we need sort of an idea here, Atomo. Who are you actually preferring? Like, which draft is speaking to you the most here?
The Call of the Void is speaking to me.
it makes sense. Oh, he didn't go for the time square, whatever the hell it was.
Oh, thank God. Time
Oh,
zone, I think it's called. Time square. Oh God, Chrono Cube. Oh God.
I saw it in. Wasn't there like one game at TI where someone got it and it was absolutely trash? It did nothing.
There was another game where it actually did a lot. So it is what a facet should be. Situationally good. You know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It's situational.
30 seconds to battle.
Very situational. Like, the situation has to be so damn perfect for it, otherwise it seems a bit like a grief. But obviously, it is actually a level 30 Grandmaster on Manic here for this Void Spirit, so clearly he is very happy with getting this hero in this game.
Yes, he is. Alright, let's see. What are we working with? None of the facets are very interesting. Very interesting for me. It's like just the Anya going for that extra Aether Remnants. I like that one. It's fun.
Another cool thing to note is that this is actually the second time that it's a position 5 sniper.
Yeah.
In the past, we've seen it always as position 4, and it's always, you know, flopped in the end. So maybe the trick for support sniper is actually play it as 5.
Exactly. Sniper just continues to go down and down the totem pole, right? He used to be a carry hero. Then we see him mid. Then he goes position 4. Now they're like position 5. Soon he'll just be working at the nearest dominoes. And you'll be like, that's where the sniper deserves to be.
Yeah, it'd be awful. Like, he's so damn slow with those tiny legs. You're waiting hours for your delivery. I wouldn't be happy with that.
I mean, maybe I'll just go there. I can do that. You think it's all Uber Eats here?
Wait, who picks up Domino's? What?
Oh.
Deliver?
Yeah. It's like 10 minutes walk from where I live. It's not that bad.
Oh, okay. You don't want that. Okay. No wonder you're getting a little bit bigger there, Tomo. I see it, mate. All this food, you can't contain yourself. I've
lost weight. I've lost like 5 pounds just moving to this country.
Oh, damn. That's not good. Need to start getting your winter coat, mate. It's only going to get colder. But here we're still thinking about the actual game right now. Everyone's finding equal CS so far. And this is exactly the same sort of support combat we saw in the previous game, the Sniper versus the Dark Willow. And it was the Dark Willow who died first.
Yep.
But obviously that was when there was a CK in this lane. Faceless Void, not quite as good at finding early kills.
Yeah, favoring Dark Horse in the top lane quite a bit, really. Like, if you can just get Bramble and catch the Sniper, then you should just go back, spear him back, and you kill him pretty easily. What's Manic gonna do? Look at you? He doesn't even have eyes to do that.
Just swings his little mace round in circles and might hit you, who knows?
Yeah, one wonders how Faceless Void is able to see anything, you know? What's he doing? He's like, does he have a nose? Does Faceless Void, I don't think he has he has a Mask of Madness. He's mad? Oh, he's a crazy guy.
He's pretty crazy to me. You're K class. Oh, nice 2-man torrent. The scash shot actually connect on towards Undyne there, but even still, they keep the snap for alive. Kick loss, they walk himself away. Not bad.
Yeah, the cookie. So even if they caught him, you know, like they tried to throw the shot and catch him, it would have made a difference. He would have been just fine. As so far in the top lane, they're actually suffering quite a bit in CS. You know, Ionid is not getting what he needs just yet. Look at the
Hara
denies!
actually, yeah, oh my lord. The first one, he just made him miss the time, but he actually got denial. Yeah, Hara being a real nuisance here. What an annoying little dwarf.
Does he even have extra damage or anything? He's just got, he's got like +4, but you wouldn't think that's an insane amount. Damn. Oh, yeah, he may have overstepped. He may have overstepped.
Oh. And it's okay. Not deciding to actually chuck out the spear. I think maybe the brambles were on cooldown or something like that. Yeah, if that was available, that would have been a dead sniper for sure. Yeah,
the first thing I did, I checked. I was like, well, if he's not throwing out, you know, what do I blame this on? And you're like, oh, well, cooldown. Classic.
Classic, always that way. So far in this mid, 20-7 to Echoes, meanwhile 12-0 on the Void Spirit Anya. So it is a definite lead for the Monkey King. Something we were expecting, you know, in this matchup.
Yes, any melee matchup against the Monkey King is pretty damn tough. So, even for Gan, who is 13k MMR, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a lot of MMR.
It is, or a lot of mummers, as I've heard.
Mummers, eh? Yeah. Who on earth says mummers?
Lots of people? I mean, I can give you a list, but we just don't have the time for that.
I can get you some schizophrenia medication if you're seeing invisible people again, that's all, mate.
It's-
sort you out, mate.
It is beyond crazy that you can be 8k and 13k MMR and have the exact same medal. That is just not how it should be.
Create a whole different MMR bracket just for people above 10k now or something.
Should be, honestly, or like limited at 10k. Like at 10k, you no longer gain MMR. You gain 1 MMR per victory and 1 per loss. That's it.
I feel like people probably stop playing matchmaking. Like, there
Fine.
wouldn't be much point.
Fine, we make it 10. I mean, it just doesn't seem like it's right that MMR, goes so big. All right, but let's see. How's the lanes going? Continues kind of in favor of Dark Horse in the top. Let's say of spiking most of the Dark Horse in the middle, spiking the top.
Yeah. I feel like the Void Spirit is getting decent CS 25-6. Oh, Sheep as well. Not quite going to go down. I guess no more scatter shots on cooldown, or the shrapnels, what the hell, to finish off that kill. But even so, it's just good pressure. Like, Manic's having a fun time. 25-6 against 20-5. It's not like anyone just falling behind massively, but it's just an ever so slight lead for this Faceless Void. One hit bash. Sheep forced to go in towards the Shadow Realm already.
Oh, here's a rotation.
And also a rotation in from the task. The first blood is found. They get that kill
Well
on
done.
towards Manic, and now the TP out from Para. No cancel, he is gone, but killing the Faceless is big. Mid, Echoes. Oh, he manages to sidestep the Remnant,
Remnants.
and he's fine. Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, and they didn't have Snowball at the top lane because he went for the 102 build. I've seen either 111 or 102, and there's benefits to both, but without that point in the Snowball, he wasn't able to stop the TP. A little bit unfortunate. Good start though for Dark Horse, that first blood.
Yeah, pretty good, especially against the Faceless Void. Like, just chain stunned him before he could get the Tone Walk off. Massive.
Look at this absolute decimation happening in the mid lane. Like 40 and 18 to the 60 and 0. Not even one deny. Anya's like, I cannot go close.
Yeah, can't really blame him. It's just so damn difficult. And Echo's halfway past his level 6. Meanwhile, Anya must be getting close to his ultimate at the very least. Just a couple of creeps left, I'm sure. And he will have his Astral Step online. That's be a big help for himself. But we'll see if maybe the Monkey King can start applying a bit more pressure with this lead.
Ionid is getting close to that level 6. He's 5.25, about 5.5 once this creep wave is over. And suddenly you can get some kills. Oh!
Para has been caught. Like, click some Echoes, man. As soon as he gets those Jingu stacks online, it's just so much damage.
What a difference between game 2 and, compared to game 1 and 3. It's not over yet, but Dark Horse is just crushing it in all 3 lanes. Not so much, not so much in, the side lanes, but mid looks like an outclass.
It really does. Yeah, 45 and 18! It's an absolute mental amount of denies coming out of him. It's nearly 4 whole creep waves. No, it's more than that. It's 4 creeps in a creep wave. It's like nearly 5. Good lord.
It's nearly 5. It is nearly 5. Looks like Wisdom Runes go 1 for 1. Top lane, Manic.
Pressured again, Spear connects, Chain Stun comes on through there with the Boundless.
Anya.
They'll bring him down, and he's TP'd off with this one. They want to try and make some sort of counterplay. Don't really have an opportunity to go for this one. The arena actually gets dropped, Anya just casually finds K-Class hiding in the trees, and he will die as a double kill going the way of Echoes. Anya caught by 1 Bramble, but obviously has the Astrals. Get away, sitting in stride though, Echoes, he's just chasing after him. He's going to be able to get the Jingu stacks online. Jump up towards the north side, 1 more Astral away. There will be the Primal Spring back up down once more. Jump forwards, because there could be a tree cut. No, he jumps down just in time to avoid it. The Ice Shards don't quite get the full trap. Even so, it applies pressure. Now Manic comes on through. We're getting a team by the top tier 2 already. Just 8 minutes in. He's trying to get a good angle to hit on towards all the creeps that just respawned. Hits the neutrals. Back up these straight away, but he's still surrounded by 5 enemy heroes. There is going to be the drinking buddies, but Echoes unfortunately still can't survive through. Can he, Atomo? He's trying to run. He's so down quick. The Primal Springs off cooldown, and he's now well out of there. This man should not be alive right now, but he is able to survive. Instead, Sheep is going to be the very minor consolation prize.
Is she?
Oh, okay, yeah, they get him. But my lord, what a rigmarole that was.
Well, if you're ever... Yes, we tip our hats off to him. The world champion, I agree. I don't know why we saw that Dark Willow, but I like that. With the Aegis on him, Echoes, insanely good performance just now with that. What is his net worth, dude? What is his net worth compared to Anya? Like the, I believe we well, look at that. This is what we call mid diff, by the way.
Large, very large. Getting close to that doubling up. Still a few hundred gold away from that, but even still, it's just a massive, massive leap for himself. The tower one as well. Sorry, the tower up top as well. Also brought down sub 9 minutes into the game, so even less space here for the Void Spirit to play with. Oh, it's getting now pretty hard here for the side of Spiky Gaming.
That it looks like someone was having a little bit of that second flavor of Dominoes coming up. What the hell?
Okay, a little bit came on through. Well, that Sentry Ward placed. I think that has sight of the Observer Ward. Freshly placed. It's going to get taken away. Hara, can he get the deny? He cannot.
In the meantime, though, it's 3,000 gold. Dark Horse, you know, the ultis, once they come up, that's when you need to be scared. You know, once you have the Chronosphere, you have the kisses on top, suddenly Spiky Gaming can actually fight. Right now, Dark Horse does feel like they have free reign of the map. How?
Oh, but look at this. The Wind Ranger going through the Twin Gates. They see the Faceless Void farming underneath an Observer Ward. Oh, if Matic gets caught out of here, it's going to be a big old kill. I think they just saw the Tusk on that lane Observer Ward. It barely clipped him. Although he's still here. He's got to be very careful. Okay, now he sees Tusk and Mars. But yeah, Wind Ranger's giving up. Going back to farming now.
You know, the problem is that Snapfire is not even level 5. So even if Manic gets that Chronosphere soon, it's not really going to result in any increase in aggression for a while. But, he's going for Hand of Midas on Manic. He's like, yo guys, I need to actually like up my farm quite a bit.
See if you can get there. You know, sometimes it was either the Hand of Midas build or going for the Maelstrom first item for the Faceless Void. Like, either one was always good.
Yep.
Maelstrom obviously just gives you a little bit of extra team fight prowess earlier on, but yeah, he wants to just go into full recovery mode. Hopefully AFK Farmer makes big use out of this Midas.
And it's going to be both, right? For him, it's going to be Hand of Midas into the Maelstrom. So, oh dear. Well, the
maximum farm?
I mean, if you can show up and throw a Chronosphere and go back to farming, the Chrono gets you even one kill. Yeah, it's not bad. You know, you'll still be happy with your. Oh dear.
Oh, speaking of down bottom, Snowball comes on through to avoid the boat, but even still, Kunkka strong enough to get away there with the rum. Long range power shot will connect. Does he die to damage? No, because it's not lethal.
Yep.
What an absolute stupid ability that is. It should be lethal, I feel.
I 100% agree it should be lethal. As you can see, Echoes was trying to follow him to get the kill, but realized it's not happening. Goes back to the mid lane. Echoes with 3 kills to his name. The guy, he doesn't have assists. He's like, no, only I may kill them all.
Yeah, good reasons. Definitely making some high value out of it. Looks like the Wind Rangers head up towards the top to start soaking up all that empty farm who was the Mars trading place for them. But they do obviously take down that bottom tier 1 tower. But look at this, everyone from Spiky Gaming are still gathering up. It looks like they want to try and take this fight. Tusk has found 2 heroes. Snowball forwards. Arena comes on now, locked on towards 2. Spear is there. Be a dead cake cast to start things off. Re-engage from Anya. He wants to bring down this Tusk. Actually pulls it into an awkward spot. There is going to be the Wukong's command. It's not really in the best position though, and he actually ends up cancelling it himself. Ayund kind of left alone. Out comes the Chronosphere.
Oh, they walk into it.
Okay, everybody walks into it. Okay, that's a little bit of a mistake, but it doesn't matter. They still find the kill.
Yep. Observer, can we go back to net worth? Because, you know, we want to see who's farming well. And still Dark Horse at the top 3. That's a double damage ruin. Losing the Mars is a bit painful, but it's still fine. It still doesn't... That does show, though, that once the Chronosphere is up, Spiky Gaming, they are a threat. You know, you have to be careful. Oh, dear.
Oh, Hara. He's threatened right there. 4 kills now going the way of Echoes, and the Amplify damage was used to good effect to kill the enemy support.
Alright. I heard you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fact checking.
I mean, it was called double damage for, you know, 18 years. I think it's alright if we still call it that.
This'll come in handy. Yeah, it could do. I mean, still technically even the heroes say double damage when they pick it up. They've not bothered to add some more lines in.
Can you imagine Valve will be like, alright, everyone fly in, we need to use Amplify instead of double in all your voice cores. Like, what? I ain't doing that.
Imagine if they do it all with like some really low quality mic from home and just send it in. So it's like, Amplify. Damn it. I'd love that. That'd be hilarious.
That would be perfect. You know, you can make people hear it and you'd be like, one of those ruins doesn't sound the same as the other ones. How come?
Even still, Hand of Midas is finally online there for Manic, so you know, the farming speed of this Faceless Void should start ramping up quite nicely.
Well, I say that he's still quite a bit behind the other cores, but yeah, it will accelerate. The bigger thing that is going to matter is, will he show up for fights with the Chronosphere? He's done that once, that's really all that matters. Dark Horse has taken their foot off the gas. Kinda okay with how, you know, the game is going, I guess?
I mean, they obviously know that they have the lead. 3,000 gold so far for them, but everything feels like they need to start ramping up the pressure yet again. Actually, smoke is used, immediately broken their Spiky Gaming. Eon jumps on in, pushes Hara out of position. Wukong's command also committed for it, but they find the kill, and that should give them the window of opportunity to secure this tier 1 mid.
Yep. And Dark Horse tower damage is okay. The scary part, of course, when you go for towers, is that Spiky Gaming could jump on you, and you know, with that counter initiating on the Chronosphere bomb lane.
Yeah, double S in danger. He does have a blade mail right now, but there's going to be the snowball. Avoids the X mark as well, but actually distracts back in Echoes with the immediate jump, but he doesn't jump again fast enough. The tree cutter's there, and they still him. I'm kind of surprised. Like, it's a 0-second cooldown, isn't it? Why was he still hanging around?
I guess he was wondering if he could change it, maybe throw a Boundless and get a kill, but definitely the wrong decision there. And this is the second time I see him get on the top of 3. They instantly try to cut around it. This time it actually does. Oh!
Okay. He cast that arena right underneath his own feet. Bit of a mistake there.
That is... oh dear.
Alright, well it is seeming to be Dark Horse maybe making a few mistakes right now, giving the window of opportunity for Spiky Gaming to recover. And actually, go for a quick kill on towards Hara. Manic jumps over towards Sheep. Terrorize will land. Does he actually clear the Brambles? He will, but full ball from the map away. Still gets the kill.
Very nice that he was able to hold on to the Chronosphere. So you have that threat coming out from the Faceless Void. He is still farming slower than the Wind Ranger. You know, he's still not keeping up with her just yet. Echoes though. Let's see working towards. Probably a Gleipnir would be very nice, especially if it's going to be Maelstrom after the Hand of Midas. So Manic, for a while, is going to be very vulnerable. And it is, in fact, going to be just that.
As well as one completed for the Wind Ranger as well. So several Gleipnirs. Oh, fantastic spear comes in from Mayun into the shackles as well. This will be a dead cooker. It takes a long time to die. And with the Brambles, actually, it's going to allow a re-engagement. Both supports die for it. So far, so good. There is going to be the usage of the ulti from the Wind, but can't quite finish off the kills. And wow, that was actually a pretty nice turnaround for Spiky Gaming.
Right? I mean, he turns out the Blade Mail at like half health, and the boat comes out, hits everyone, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess my contribution is done. It is a core for 2 supports, but I don't think Spiky Gaming cares about that at all. They're absolutely happy with how it is.
Yeah, I think that's fine. At the end of the day, it just sort of provides even more space with the Faceless Void to carry on his own farm. Still is trailing behind the Wind Ranger by like 2,600 gold. Pretty large margin, but as soon as he gets that Maelstrom, it's going to help out quite a lot.
Well, you know, let's look at the ultra late game. Who's going to be winning? And I do think that if you do go later on, the supports from Spiky Gaming can add some real damage to this Chronosphere.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to get terrifying. Like, Hara's just going to build into a pseudo carry. You're going to have the Mortis Kisses max level doing everything. I wouldn't say if. If the game goes super late, you have to build the sniper as a carry. You just have to.
Oh, the tree there like that. So that ain't no treant. And goes in, gets the ward off. Echoes feels like they spot him around. Anya jumps in.
Okay, there is going to be the Yules. Set up into the Remnant. Nice pull away actually there with the drinking buddy, but still Echoes is getting controlled. He needs some help. Chronosphere comes on out, locking him down. And with the boat and Torrent, they will secure the monkey. First casualty here. Everyone from Dark Horse though thinking about re-engaging. Aeon obviously with the blink arena, but they can't quite get the angle to make the jump. So instead, it's just the Monkey King's fall. Actually, no, never mind. The fight continues. The task turns up to get a D-ward, but immediately punished for it.
You know, they're farming way better on Dark Horse, but these fights have been going really bad for them. It's just been that they can't get the jump. They're always getting caught by the... No, not caught, but threatened by the Chronosphere. You know, everyone's like, the threat of the black hole is greater than the black hole, which is bullshit. But in this situation, you're also like, and Zara's Chronosphere is up. We don't want to fight.
I love how into like some posh Victorian lady there. That was quite great. I just pictured you in Downton Abbey, just chilling or something like that. Oh, Manic!
Now that's a kill.
He does get caught. The shackle doesn't land onto a tree, but who cares about that if you have an arena set up? Big kill to find.
Yeah. Downton Abbey. Solid show, for sure.
I've never bothered.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I thought at the end it was a little too but the beginning, you know, the first half of the show is fantastic. One thing they love to do though was when the moment a character gets super interesting, they kill them off, and you're like, oh, that's cool.
Oh. Okay. Gotta love it. Just make people something worth watching and then kill them. Love it.
No, they're like, is this a fan favorite? Yeah, they're like, oh well, let's cut his head off.
I mean, once again, in this game, we see Dark Horse, they're in the lead, you know, they're applying all the pressure, and they just completely forget about someone picking up their Wisdom Rune. I know someone has to go back to pick it up, but massive boost of experience for 2 people, it's really, really important to, you know, keep your people progressing
This
nicely.
guy!
Meanwhile, yeah, double S. Caught amongst everybody, pops the Crimson, he's just going to walk himself out of this one. Another re-engagement comes from Spiky Gaming. They need to. Why is Kunkka this strong, man? He's basically invincible.
He's got a Crimson Guard and a Dragon Scale, and he's not even like the most farmed hero on the map. He's just, I mean, he's good, well farmed, but that's about it. And they're like, yep, that's enough to make him unkillable. And as for the Wisdom Runes, they are being, they're ripening. You know, they're still a bit sour right now. Not this season. You give them an extra minute, and you get, you know, that almost 50% more EXP out of it. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's good.
But then think about it, if they picked up the Wisdom and the supports had 1 level extra each,
True.
Maybe they would have killed the Kunkka in that situation. You know?
Possibly.
Like, yeah, these are the things you got to think about. There's little bonuses, but I hope it goes back to pick up the 21-minute one. Just don't leave it again, please. Don't do it.
To be fair, the support levels are quite low on both sides. Level 8s and 9s at 21 minutes. It's not great. You know, everyone should be around 10 here. It's not 10 is not a big ask at this point.
Wouldn't it be funny if the win ranger picks it up before 21 minutes? Oh, please do it. Please do it.
No!
He does it!
What is up, dude? How could you? Oh, that's the classic French mentality. No patience.
And he forgets to pick up the next one. He just walks. Oh, this is my problem with carry players, the Tomo. They're so oblivious to anything that isn't a creep that like I don't care. I just don't care.
There's mechanics involved to this stuff? Yes, there are. Jeez.
Just like it's 3 seconds. That's all it was on him, though. He has been found. He just got a pipe delivered, and he activates it. Look at that. He's just taking no damage as a result. There would be a cookie forwards. Look at them out. There is just no reinforcements here. Dark Horse not interested to help out their Mars, and he will just die. But oh my god, I still can't believe that. That's so funny.
He survives a full chrono, and the team looks at him like, probably not. That's always the moment where you're like, oh, this guy's definitely dead. Then you move your mouse away, you don't look at them, and 10 seconds later they die. You're like, wow, I should have been there.
Yeah, one of those split-second decisions where you really do mess up on. But without the Mars, Spiky Gaming, they want to try and make a play. Wukong's command dropped into the good position right now. Glebnir with the 2-man bounder strike. They're going to get the stun control on towards the Void Spirit as well.
You get the punch.
Goes for the defensive Yules with the jump on in again. He will fall. 2 kills going the way of Dark Horse. Echoes considering pursuing for more, but too close to that tier 3.
Oh, nice couple of kills for them as Anya. Generally speaking, the 2 Voids are not having a very good game right now. You know, it's like Chronospheres are good, but the Void Spirit's really not scaling right now. What's he got on him? Close to the Ags, that'll help. But by the time he gets Ags, I think everyone's gonna have BKB. There's a save on the Tusk as well. Not a great timing for the Ags.
No, it won't be. Unless, of course, the Chronosphere comes on out to stop the Tusk Snowball save or anything like that. And maybe they could find the kill that way. But it will be the first Roshan likely going into the hands of Dark Horse, unless Spiky Gaming try and mount some kind of play. But without the Warmest Kisses and Chronosphere available, it just doesn't seem likely.
It's gonna be Roshan. Well, the best counter to Chronosphere is the Aegis. Just go die, you don't care.
Yeah, just throw your life away. no problems whatsoever. I mean, do you put it for the Wind Ranger or Echoes? It looks like the Wind Ranger's going to take it. Yeah.
Oh, man, you think that guy's gonna give a chance to anyone else? You saw him with the Wisdom Roads, he's gonna pick it up.
That's true that. Oh, and they might just bump straight into the Sniper, or actually double S, but he has the X-Mark on himself.
Oh, they found him though.
He jumps immediately, does predict where he's going to end up. There is the Ethan Remnant there, not obviously going to click on anyone just yet. Actually, the Tuskers will walk straight to this one. The boat comes on through, they just evade it with ease. No one gets the full connection. He's just so strong. He's not taking any damage. He's trying to run away. And again, it's one of those times that if Spiky came in turned up, they could have made this a lot of an actual potential fight. But finally, SS does.
Yep, he had the full boat. Oh, okay.
Oh, and comes in with the arena, grab on towards the Snapfire, TP's away, but Glepnir is there from Echoes.
Scary moment here, as Anya's going top. Not sure what he wants to do here by himself. But
he wants to make the move.
You got two people
dead.
dead.
The Remnants control right now. They're doing their best. There is still obviously the Aegis into the hands of this Wind Range. Reinforcements are now beginning to arrive here, and then the Spear will connect onto Otara. He is gone.
Who could have seen that coming? Did you know that fighting 3 versus 5 probably is bad?
Probably. But I mean, technically it was like, it was 2 versus 2 because Void Spirit wasn't there, and they saw the Mars Monkey King mid, and they thought that maybe they could do it. They nearly brought down the Aegis at the very least, but they just ended up losing another support and a tower.
It was a very risky play to go like that. Manic, who is he gonna find? He finds Sheep. Sheep gets it on. Okay.
Terrorized control. Wukong into the Glepnir, into the Boundless.
Like a kill.
Oh, just so deadly. What could Manic do?
This is one of the reasons why this hero is seen as such a strong pick, the Dark Willow. You have a lot of disables, you do a ton of damage with that Bedlam. As Manic just discovered, Manic, man, I feel like this has been a very quiet game for my friend Gan. What happened to him?
I don't know. He's just chilling.
I feel like someone jinxed him here. Someone gave a pretty good curse.
Don't see many curses in this game. Well, the 21-minute Wisdom Rune is still there. Maybe they can mature it for the 28-minute one, unless of course they pick it up at 27 minutes 56.
No, it's like at 27 minutes and a half. You know what the Frenchman will do, right?
Yep, 100% we know. But tier 2 is going to go down. Fresh BKB also picked up there for Echoes.
I think it might have been stolen by SS, but no, they're teleporting top SS. Kunkka.
He's fine.
Okay.
He's gone. TP now.
Does he have... I mean, he's going for the pipe, but he's going for it after. He just gets a casual cloak. I'm fine with the casual cloak. Sometimes when you're up against so much magic damage, the cloak really adds a lot.
I mean, is there a lot of magic damage here? Lots of physical from the Monkey King, Wind Ranger.
Bedlam. Yes. Oh, of course. A minute left. Why not?
Yes.
It's more distant.
Level 18. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Sheep is actually caught out. They do find the Dark Willow at the very least. It's a little bit of space for them to work with, but it looks like Dark Horse, still grouping up as this 3-man unit, might be willing to take an engagement by the looks. Or at least Spiky Gaming going to try and force one upon them.
Blink Dagger available on the Tusk, so if someone gets crowed on the edge, which has happened, you can blink and save them around. Only a minute left on the Aegis though. Bomb lane, I think we're going to see a rumble.
Yeah, ult's placed, immediately gets taken away. So no vision there for Spike Gaming to work with. They're now going to try and disengage. Question is, Dark Horse going to let them get away with that one? The power shot will connect just on towards the Snapfire, and they're still just charging after them. There is also Manic nearby. Quick go over to the high ground. Remnant will connect. Oh, but the shackles! It chases him all the way down. They're still trying to pursue for more, but fantastic torrent into everything else. The first line Ranger is gone. Undyne will survive. Echoes though, trying to do something to double S, does nothing, but the 4-man arena comes on out. But where is the follow-up? They've already used pretty much all their spells. Now Dark Horse are just going to have to disengage.
Oh, Manic was thinking about it. He's like, oh, guys, they might smoke up. The Aegis is down. They got, like a lot of their ability. The Mars Arena is down. You have an option. You have options here. They pick up a Solar Crest. The nice way to buff up the Faceless Void when he jumps in. And I think Kunkka has a pipe as well.
Yeah, he has got that completed. So it was hard to kill this guy to begin with. And now it's just even harder. He even has a Greater Lotus, because why not? No free extra 900 HP is always good mid-team fight.
Yeah. You know, you get hungry, you eat a flower. You know that most fruits are flowers, right? That's how it works.
Not all of them. I think it's only like the cauliflower or the broccoli is a flower. The rest aren't.
I thought fruits came from flowers. Oh, I feel lied to.
Oh wait, maybe I'm thinking of vegetables. I think I might just be thinking of vegetables. Never mind.
Yeah. Nah, I like how you're such a nice guy. He's like, yeah, this guy might be an idiot, but I'll humor him. Concussive grenade, yep, on the sniper. So that's gonna be nice. It's a nice bit of damage. You have to be careful not to use it and move people out of the chronosphere. There are a few spells that can do that. Concussive grenade is one of them. Sonic Wave is another example of a spell that moves people. You just gotta be careful with these things.
Hook.
Yes.
We could have got.
Well, you know, they want to win, so they didn't pick the hooker.
One day I'll get it. Maybe the final series later on. God, fingers crossed. I always love seeing the punch. Always good stuff. Meanwhile, looks like the Faceless Void of Manic might be in danger. 3 heroes from Dark Horse are on the case. See if they get the full lockdown, and it looks like they will. Manic is gone. 50 seconds in the ground. See if Dark Horse is going to be able to do anything with this then, though. As Quick Waves aren't too close to the base. They probably don't feel comfortable going for high ground either way. And
that's just when he gets the BKB delivered. And in general, I think we've seen like 2 Chronospheres. Manic. Maybe there weren't that many openings to this game to be sure, but I would have loved if he just thrown a Chrono on a support with a Mortimer's Kisses, get a kill and back out. Like, just, you know, they're always holding the Chrono, assuming something better is coming.
Yeah, it's always that classic case of, do you wait to use your ultimate to get like 2-3 heroes in it, or is sometimes it better just to guarantee a lockdown onto one and get him removed from the fight? It's sometimes a difficult choice, but yeah, he's definitely been quite reserved with them so far in this game.
Conservative.
Increases his liberability. But I just made it up.
Liberability. Okay, alright. Liberability. Generosity? Wouldn't that be a better one? I don't know. But
yeah, I guess that technically works, but
I know.
I like my randomness.
Randability.
Randability, yeah. So you're catching on, Tomo. See, we've only been working together for a couple of years now, but you're finally learning.
Yeah, I do feel the crazy is affecting me a little bit here. Oh,
it is infectious.
If we're looking at any sort of big items here, so both offlaners have a pipe and a Crimson Guard, which is pretty cool. Dandelion Amulet on the Mars. This is one of my least favorite tier 3 items, and I don't feel like I fully get it. Looks like Nullifier is just picked up on the Monkey King. I mean, you can remove the Solar Crest, the Force Staff, the Ghost Scepter. Quite a bit of stuff actually can be removed from it, so that's nice.
And the Yules. He's got that on the Void Spirit as well.
Oh, that's true. That's probably the biggest one actually. As Wind Ranger is going to have the Ag Scepter, so that does make her turn invisible, and she gets damage reduction, which is pretty damn nice. Oh, might have a Rumble here.
That's really good. Yeah, they're going to try and make a play here, Spiky
No
Gaming.
Wind Ranger.
So far, they just see the Mars, but it looks like he's able to get the Blink Dagger away. This 32-minute rune spawn is going to be the haste up top, which looks like the Tusk is actually going to be able to grab. Second Roshan as well. 2 minutes still yet to come before it respawns. Not going to see that anytime soon, but this fight, it's coming here.
Oh, yeah.
There's the shrapnel, but the smoke actually turns around. And there you go, and if he just goes for a blind blink, I think he's going to catch so many people. There it is. It's going to be Arena plus Spear. Catches on towards 2. Harrow the first target right now, but the sniper is still alive, but eventually will go down. Actually takes quite a while as Echoes actually maybe had the wrong button, clicked onto his balance, but even it's still Manic!
Oh, Manic!
He's just dead before he could do anything. He had his BKB popped as well, but he still died. Double S gets caught by a fantastic spear. He's a tanky man, but surely he will still go down. There's just not enough. Mortimer's Kiss is raining in from afar. Meanwhile, Anya is just having to run away from a Dark Willow, attempting to TP out. So his K-Glass Spear will put a stop to that. So it's going to be 3 casualties here for the Spiky Gaming. Actually, no, it's 4 because Harrow bought back and he's done nothing with it.
Yep. I don't know if he... I think he bought back and wasn't even able to reach the fight in time. But Manic, you've got to throw the Chronospheres, buddy. It's like... By the way, his items is like he's got such basic items as BKB Midas and a Maelstrom. I think he's got Mjolnir somewhere and his courier died or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you'd hope so. So far, he just isn't really able to bring too much to the table here. He's nearly 9,000. Oh, he is 9,000 gold behind that at the win range already. It's definitely lagging quite a lot in this game. As the final tier 2 has been brought down, Dark Horse want to secure this next row. Still another 35 seconds to wait, but there's just no real way that Spiky Gaming can contest. I mean, they can. They still have it. They still have Chrono.
They have time.
Yeah,
I mean, 30 seconds is, it's not even like in 30 seconds he respawns, so you have a ton of time to get there, but Spiky Gaming, they're just gonna roll over and say, okay, you can take that one, daddy.
I'm gonna try. 19,000 gold lead right now. I'm sure the win probability is massively favoring Dark Horse as well, considering just how these last few fights have gone. But we'll see. Roshan about to respawn, and yeah, we can see on the minimap there, Atomo, they're not really mobilizing for this one, so Spiky Game, if they knew this was going on or didn't know, they're just not interested.
They probably know. Like, by now, it's almost certainly 100%. It would be out timer-wise, he just roared. They're just fine with this, I suppose. We need Manic. Manic needs to just throw out the Chronosphere on anything, just use it. You know what's gonna happen, by the way, in the next fight? What's gonna happen is Manic is gonna throw such a bad Chronosphere that I'm gonna be like, dude, just hold it on for once in a while. Don't throw it like that.
Yeah, what are you doing, man? You don't have to press R every time. It's gonna happen.
It's always like this when you're like, just use your spell, and they use it in the worst way possible. You're like, not like that, literally any other way but that.
35-minute Wisdom Room also gets snatched away, so Echoes even ends up taking that one out of them. It's pretty rough. 18,000 gold lead. XP is going to be mile ahead. Finally, we see Spiky back to actually take their own Wisdom Rune. Also, that does give Undyne his level 16.
Yeah, probably not that impactful as a level, but yeah, that's fine. As K class, I wonder what's the Lotus Orb for? What's he reflecting exactly? Shackle, I guess. It removes the cursed crown. Okay.
It also removes shackle, doesn't it? If someone's already shackled.
No, because it's not a hard dispel, it's a soft dispel.
Right.
So it removes silences and slows, but not stuns or hexes. You know, when something is hard, it's not easy to remove it.
Reflecting Snowball is sometimes interesting. It's either really good or it's really bad.
Yeah, right. It's like you reflect just when, and then he turns around, he goes way in a worse situation. You're like, not what I intended there.
Although there is this hunt here coming on forwards. Immediately jump Echoes. He's found double S, but again he's a tanky man. He manages to pop the blade mails, a lot of damage reduction. There is going to be 2-man torrent plus the boat. Assassinate from afar. It's some decent damage, but he still is able to TP out of there. Nicely done. It cost him his boat, but that's also Wukong's down.
After this game ends, we need to see how much damage he did with blade mail, because it seems insane how much he's able to reflect.
I mean, it's a lot of damage that Dark Horse can't control. All the Wukong's all the whirlwind damage. It's like, they can't help it.
I think the Wukong counts as its own unit, so it doesn't reflect back to you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as the Witch Doctor's Death Ward. It's actually a separate unit, so it does not reflect damage from blade mail, which is crazy. Huh.
Ice Frog loves his interactions like that.
Well,
hiding as a ranged unit. Okay, jump through. We'll have to use both remnants to get in, get out.
But does stop the push though. By the way, one of the reasons he's been able to live on this Kunkka has been just when fight begins, he automatically X-marks himself and gets that massive damage reduction from his facet.
Still is this Aegis for another couple of minutes right now. As Dark Horse trying to find an opportunity to move into the base, but everyone on the side of Spiky Gaming playing so cautiously. Like he just X's, walks outside the base, kills the creep wave, goes on back. That's just not a way for Dark Horse to counter this one. Maybe they need to try and find somebody outside the base, farming the map. I think they just spotted the Void Spirit farming up the Mighty Mines.
Oh.
I don't know if they're going to get in time to stop him.
I like how you know that its name is the Mighty Mines. K-Class is here. He was hoping to find the Wisdom Room, but nothing there. He's like, oh yeah, I'll just wobble back. Me and my iguana.
Iguana toad-looking ass thing.
I think he's cute.
This isn't the toad skin, is it? It's the normal one.
It's a normal one, yeah. It's cute. Dude, Mortimer's awesome.
K-Class, he shows himself at that top lane.
is under
He
There
has
you go.
found
Kick.
back there. The Axe reveal coming out from one. And eventually, okay.
My God.
A spear plus a kick up at the side. That was like some proper Hadouken stuff. Just really vanishes from the screen.
However, this is, I'm not gonna say time wasted, but this is a lot of time where you're not pushing high ground, and you are only got an Aegis left on, sorry, only a minute left on the Aegis. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Keeping Anya safe right now. There was also an MKB picked up for the Faceless Void, so that's going to be another big tool at killing people inside of that Chrono.
I mean, it's nice, but my God, these supports are not intending to scale at all. It is Snapfire with the Linkens and Sniper with the Lotus Orb, and I can't help but think like, yo, guys, get some damage. Just hope for a good
Dire's
Chrono.
middle tower is under attack.
I mean, any Chrono, to be honest, it feels at this stage of the game. He's been very reserved.
You remember when we complained about the Chrono and like, oh, any Chrono? That was 9 minutes ago.
Wow.
The
Okay,
kick.
out comes up from the task. Kara in a very awkward spot. There is a
Okay.
snowball just off the side, but he gets the drinking buddies back down to low ground. He is going to be safe. Meanwhile, Wind Ranger controlled up. Torrent.
10 seconds.
There, he still have a re-engagement from Ayund. He gets the arena spear on towards K Clark.
Aegis.
It's going to be enough for him to get the kill off to the side. Another kick
Aegis
out
down.
there. Double S now pulled out of position with blade mail used. Still a tanky man. Wukong's just completely separating this fight. There's no way for Spiky Gamer to get in here and help their Kunkka. He's just going to go down. May very well be forced to use his buyback, and he will. Still not going to be a sniper, though, to help out in this situation.
Where is the Chrono, dude? Where is it? It's been used twice this game. They have no...
Oh, jump in. Kickback is going to be there.
Jump, buddy,
Never mind.
jump, go!
Faceless Void. He's looking about doing it. He's like, okay, I see 3 people huddled up. Do I do it? No, he changes his mind. He's walking in. He's walking back. He just gets hit from a scythe. Will be Cookie back out of there, but it's just 3 buildings falling down. He nearly dies, and he doesn't even end up doing a single thing at Tomo.
Yeah, you see that? Like 3 hits come out, and he loses his whole health. I mean...
Another
He
kick.
got back for you.
Undying. He's just getting controlled inside. All the brambles and all the shards, everything speared, pulling outside of the base right now. But it doesn't look like Dark Horse are fully willing to commit on towards this very tanky position 3. Now the sniper is back alive.
Okay.
More miss kisses.
Where is it?
There
There you go.
there. Towards one hero. It's probably the tankiest person on the entire team of Dark Horse, so he's not even going to die at Tomo. He has to just run away, as it is a double kill that goes away of the Wind Ranger. SS once again separated. The Faceless Void dies elsewhere, and this could very well be a rampage against the Shackles. Can he secure it? He needs this one. There is going to be the Yule Scepter with the control finish. Right click. Rampage is online, and that is the end of the game for sure.
Honestly, I think that he should have used Chrono in that situation. I think there's better ways to use the Chrono. Like, the entire game, he Chronos the tankiest enemy just when Tusk kicks their tank to the other side of the Chrono where he was being pinataed by everyone else. He should have held on to the Chrono for like 2 seconds longer. That was not the one. That was not the one.
But he chronoed him when the Mars had his back turned to everyone, so the bulwark wasn't working